Hey, everybody, we are live. Batman's back. Batman loves you, Bella. Hey, do you notice him in chat?
I see him in chat. I think he loves you.
Well, no, I know, but I think he has a soft spot for you because you said something the last live, Batman. When you said I am under the influence of Bella or something.
Oh, he said
Oh,
that?
I'm pretty sure.
I
That's
thought
how
he like
go ahead.
he wants us to go dig graves with him, but I didn't know that.
Yeah,
We love
didn't you
Batman.
say that, Batman? You said I'm under the influence of Bella. Well, you named out your whole name.
Oh,
That's cute.
Batman.
Hey, Ashley, California, Batman, Flyer. I also don't understand why a 10-year-old and 14-year-old are attending. Yeah, okay. So, how many of you guys have heard about this?
Raise your hands.
Yeah. So, what do? Put a 1 if you've already know about it, and put a 2 if you don't know anything about it. Just curious what how many people know. Let's see. Hello. Hey, Language of Horses. So, oh, hey, Ohio Italian lady! I'm so excited. All that video. I should share it with you guys. The video she sent me of her, like about her husband. We'll talk about that another time. But yeah, it's very touching.
Oh.
I actually showed my mom. Okay, so we have one. So what did I say one meant
One
now?
is you know.
Oh, okay. So Scout and Choir, what's up? Hell's Butterflies, Flyer. So we got ones. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I feel like more people know than don't. And I know you know Duality because you brought it up in the last live. Italia, hey. Okay, so we have a good. I still don't understand how people get the tech, the fonts.
Yeah, those are cool.
I know they are. Sugar so sweet.
You gotta check it out and figure it out. Sugar so sweet. Tell us all about it.
Millie Mill. All right, so maybe let's start it off where I'll just read like a quick article explaining, and then I have some videos. Hold on 1 second. Let me see which one I want to read.
Is I feel like my dog's my neighbor's dog. My neighbor's dog's going crazy. Can you guys hear that? Is it bad?
Can't.
Okay.
That's funny. Your dog's
Are you under the influence?
Me? Oh, like cause yeah.
Yeah.
I had some whiskey.
I wonder.
Oh, really? I didn't even know. Are you serious?
How does Mez know me like that? That's weird. Mez,
because we were just talking about mixing up the words, and you said that she does that. Something that's funny, and then you just did it. Case in point for what we were talking.
It's hilarious.
Okay, so I'm gonna read you first the first article that popped up, and this is my first introduction to like what was going on. Now there's a part of that, the details where the cops said that they don't know, they're looking into like this crazy part of it. Here, let me just share my screen real quick. So before people might correct me and be like, no, they didn't confirm. Well, this was one of the first articles, and I still think this happened. I don't know why, because people were having cardiac arrest. I do. I think people were injecting people. I don't know why, just from like, because that people were just having like cardiac arrest. I mean, you don't just have that. Like, I mean, there's something going on. And the one guy felt like a prick in his neck, and they're giving CPR. And this one says they gave one person Narcan. So hold on, I'm like talking too fast now. I feel like talking too much stuff. Okay, so let me just show you the first article I came to on this, and I was just like, this is why I'm like, whoa, we got to talk about this. Okay, so, oh, there we go. Bella forever. See,
I love you, Batman. We're both bats.
Wait. No, you're a superhero for.
There's
I know
enough bats to go around. There's like 3 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yep. So I'll have to rely on Batman Justice. Maybe. No, I'm just.
We can share Batman.
Oh, it was confirmed. Thank you, Duality Reality. Okay, I was watching one of the press releases where the cop said. At first I was telling Bella I thought he said something else, but he did say that they were looking into it because somebody asked, and so they wouldn't say for sure. They just said we're looking into it. But this does say cops, but this was like one of the first ones I read. So let's just read it. Maybe
Yeah,
Maybe it is. I just was going by. Hold on. All right. So when was this done? Let's see. When was this article? So maybe this was. I don't know, but let's read it. So cops reveal crazed man injected victim with opioids before stampede that killed 8 at Travis Scott concert. Slam organizers of Astroworld Festival for taking 40 minutes to stop it. And say youngest victim was 14 years old, but then other articles say 10. So I don't know why that says that. They must have updated it, and it's 10 now. I'm pretty sure it was the youngest. So it says police investigating a deadly crush that killed 8 at Travis, and there was dozens. They said a couple dozens, or like at least 2 dozen, if maybe more, people that were hurt and or injured or had medical issues with this injection thing, maybe. But only 8 died so far. But anyway, so yeah. A Travis Scott headline festival in Houston say a crazed man injected at least one person with opioids during the chaos. Houston Chief of Police Troy Finner made the shocking claim at a press conference Saturday after hours of rumors about the Astroworld Fest yeah. So one of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff, that was out and treated him last night. So he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. He went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and medical staff did notice a prick similar to a prick you would get if somebody was trying to inject. It is unclear what drug was injected into the security guard, although Narcan is used to revive people who've overdosed on opioids, including fentanyl. There have not been any reports of concert goers being injected, but there is reports of how many did they say that there were multiple people that had cardiac arrest. So that's why I'm thinking that there was more than one person. I don't know why that they was injected. What do you guys think before I continue? Because multiple people just having cardiac arrest from like just a stampede. I don't know.
That's a lot of people for one person to get that quickly.
Like
I don't know.
CPR on, like a bunch of people had to get CPR done. So if one was injected, I'm sure there was more than one, in my opinion, which is really crazy, man.
That is crazy.
And so I do have a couple videos too of the stampede of people rushing in. But anyway, there have not been any reports of. I already read that. It also remains unclear if that incident was connected to the deadly crush that also left 25 in hospital. No further updates have been given out whether the needle stabber was arrested. The needle stabber. And I'm not oh God, see, I'm not laughing at this. It's just the way they worded it. It's just
the needle wielding stabber. Like, it's just a weird thing to say, needle stabber.
Earlier on Friday, hundreds of people were filmed stampeding through a VIP entrance at the Live Nation organized event, sparking fears of overcrowding and poor crowd control. Travis Scott was filmed and continuing to perform after 8 people were crushed to death, including 2 victims aged 14 and 16. All these stupid ads. Oh, where are we?
It's better than the ones that play, and then you're going to be in trouble for like 2 seconds.
But no, because I'm now that when I share the whole screen, the audio doesn't. I can't share audio, so no, I'll hear it, but you guys won't. So one witness said it was a floor of bodies. Video circulating on Twitter showed the crowd stop the show, which we'll watch some of those videos too. Fans were recording the concert and people doing CPR. Attendee and ICU nurse Madeline Eskins told Rolling Stone, fans were yelling at the stage crew around us saying, stop the concert. People were dying. No one listened. Scott was sobbing afterwards as Houston Fire Department warned the death toll could rise further, with 11 people rushed to the hospital suffering from cardiac arrest. So 11 people suffering from cardiac arrests. That sounds to me that there are other people injected. I'm sorry. You don't hear that when there's been stampedes at events and you never hear, oh, here goes it. You guys don't hear that, right?
What is it?
It's one of the videos is playing. I have to find it because I can't concentrate with that. Hold on. But you for sure don't hear it, right?
Yeah, we don't hear it.
What?
No.
Okay. Hold on. I'm screaming. It just stopped. Okay, hold on. Gosh, hold on. Let me try to. I hate that. It's so annoying.
Well, that's the good part of you not being able to share audios. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's true. But if I was reading articles, I would just not choose that option. You know what I'm saying? So it does suck on certain other. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Okay, so 11 people suffering cardiac arrest, which, like I said, what do you in chat think? Doesn't that sound like more people probably were injected? That's what I was going on to say. That's happened like how many times are you hear stampede and people rushing the gate? I mean, it happens. And I don't feel like I've ever heard of one cardiac arrest from a situation like that. And you have 11? I'm sorry. There's either this guy is stuck more than one person or there was multiple people doing it.
True.
In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I mean, just weird. Let's see. So here's a graphic video showing. So I have some of these videos, but we could look at some pictures. Officers, as they guided him into the ground, they rolled the man on his side while shining lights in his eyes. Scott was seen in the background as he continued to perform. Yeah. Oh my God, another one. Hold on, I got to do something. Where is it?
He just continued to perform.
Where do I? Okay, it was that other. Okay, I got rid of that other tab. Anyway, so here's a video. Here's a video of Travis Scott. So it happened when he was performing. A 21-year-old college student is among the 8 who died at the concert. Man. Mechanical engineer technology major was involved in several campus extracurriculars and had almost recently been working in a co-op program in Mason, Ohio. Let's see. Wow. Alpha Psi. Where are we? All right, let's see. Basil Mirza. Let's see. Last night, he showed his courageous act to save my sister-in-law from those horrendous things that were being done. I am lost of words and true trauma from this event, he added. How did he save her? Wait, I'm trying to see. Oh, people were trampled, walked, and stomped on. My brother tried to save my sister-in-law. I was there and I wasn't able to save my brother. Man, people were hitting, pushing, and shoving. They did not care for anyone's life. Ugh, why are people like that? Big also accused of rapper of provoking the chaos by calling people to the stage to jump into the crowd and for not stopping the show. This is not the end, Big warned. My family and I will go to the full extent to make sure he's brought to justice. In a tweet posted Saturday, Scott said he was absolutely devastated by what took place last night. He pledged to work together with Houston community to heal, support the families in need. The deadly crowd surge happened at 9:15, and Pina said in the news conference on Saturday afternoon that the mass casualty incident was declared at 9:15. Nearly an hour later at 10:10, the concert producer Live Nation halted the show. So they waited an hour. The 8 who were killed were under 18. Wait. Confirm that. No, that of the 8 who were killed were under 18. Two were under 18. Sorry. 2 were 21, 2 were 23, and 1 was 27. And also, Turner also said that 25 people in total were transported to the hospital after the tragic event. 13 are still hospitalized, including 5 that are under the age of 18. Okay, so.
Like when they were bringing ambulances in, people were in the way of the ambulances to save lives and standing on top of them and dancing. And when you see that as a promoter, I mean, as a person that's on stage who's commanding the audience and everyone's there listening to you, you need to stop and just be like, excuse me, let them through. He's totally responsible.
Man.
How many concerts have you? I mean, we've all been to so many concerts, and I don't know. I don't know one concert that I would have gone to. I'm like, back in the punk days, I'm talking about even that, where they wouldn't stop and be like, let them through.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, Scott's girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, who attended the event, was blasted online for posting a clip of an ambulance tending to the injured and dead as the chaos unfolded.
Yeah.
But other videos from the night showed distraught fans begging concert staff to halt the performance and help people escape the surge. People are effing dying. I want to save somebody's life, a man said as he climbed on a platform where a cameraman was filming the performance. That's somebody's kid. I want to save them, he screamed. I'm going to just kind of skim through this. Connected as the result of the target. Oh, wait. Meanwhile, TMZ reported that a key person connected to Astroworld said that Friday night was actually the result of a targeted attack after someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people with some sort of drug, which caused panic and then a surge. Cops said they're keeping an open mind, although Houston's fire chief says he thinks the tragedy was caused by a crush. I don't know what that's. I mean, according to the Houston Chronicle, Friday's deadly incident was not the first time the concert's producer, Live Nation Worldwide, and Live Nation Entertainment has come under scrutiny for OSHA safety and antitrust violations. The Live Entertainment company, which puts 40,000 shows per year, according to its website, and which Billboard has cited as the world's largest, has faced charges relating to 16 violations and has paid more than $83 million in penalties. Wow. Okay, so here's another video, but like I said, I have these all on a video, so we'll play it in a minute. I just wanted to kind of give like the basic of what happened for people that aren't aware. So this has a little diagram here. So 9:15, crowd of 50,000 concert goers begins to move toward the front of the stage, crushing those up front. And the thing is there's plenty of room in the area. It was like a big area, but they all just like crushed in. So I don't know. Do you think like those hundreds of people, like it was a plan and they all came in together? Or do you think it was just random and they were standing in line and like they all just wanted to get in free? Or do you think it was like a planned attack where they're like, okay, let's all go in and rush and then causing this? Well, I mean,
I think, you know how like a lot of people are like in that kind of situation, it's truly mob mentality. So like when you're hyped up on something and there's people rushing and maybe it's like a VIP access area. It probably isn't. Was it a general admission or was that like
yeah, well, I don't know, but they were sold out within like hours. They sold out so quick. So a lot of people that wanted to go wouldn't have had, there wasn't tickets for everybody. So like I said, I have a couple of videos of the people rushing in. So don't worry, I'm going to show them. But yeah, so I don't know. I heard some people are saying that it was just about getting in free, so it was just a situation where they didn't have tickets. But I still think that there was, like they said, that injection attack, maybe something happened ahead, first. Because here's the thing. After you guys watch these videos and read the articles, see if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. I feel like what they're saying is there was a rush of like a couple hundred people that came in the front. And then I think the injections things happened. And then it was like the push up front. So I don't know what caused that push, because there's this person reporting that said, oh, everybody that rushed in at the gate, that there was no injuries. Everybody was fine. So something happened like after that where it was at the front of the stage. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just weird. And what this article is kind of saying is after the injections, right, that everybody started like probably freaking out because people were just like passing out of overdoses, and they start going like pushing to the front. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I have all these videos, but I'm just there's some I have to play mute because of the music, but yeah, just people pleading to stop. All right, so let's see. Oh wait, he beside himself. I've never heard him like that. He was in tears, the source added, noting that Jenner was beside his side right now, supporting him. That talk about Travis Scott. Scott was seen in the background as he continued to perform from a platform feet above the crowd, but a source close to the star, page 6, that he had no idea what was going on. He was on stage performing. Oh, here. So where are we at? I screamed over and over again. He wouldn't even look in my direction, Instagrammer wrote. He became angry, she added, before noting that the cameraman then called on someone else to whisk her off of the 15-foot platform. The other man grabbed my arm and told me he would push me off the platform with no sides if I didn't get down. Breathing became something only a few were capable of, she described, explaining the music continued as the shoving got harder and harder and people began to choke one another as the mass swayed. We knew there was a very big chance some of us would not make it out alive, she wrote in an Instagram post. I can't write anymore to all those lost souls tonight who were robbed. The one person was describing it how if you had your hands up, like it got to the point where you wouldn't be able to put them back down, and then it started like suffocating you, because everybody pushed and then you couldn't even put them down. Oh, it's crazy. Hold on 1 second. So somebody's texted me.
How's everyone in chat? You guys doing good?
Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the one I think that I read. Yeah, this is one of the concert goes says, "Who I am in this story is not important. Rather, it is important the things I have now witnessed." Astroworld, Houston, Texas. Travis Scott is the only one performing. I don't know how many people were at the festival, but I do know that every single person. Wait, he's the only one performing at this festival? Okay.
It's his thing.
Oh, but a festival usually still at least has openers and okay.
Even concerts have openers.
Yeah.
It's weird. Maybe they worded it wrong. Let us know. Where's Duality Reality? Was Scott the only one? Oh, Christina Nicole says Drake was there too, performing. Because that's a big. Isn't that a big show? Like Drake with. I would think.
They would definitely not forget. Yeah, that would be somebody you don't think they would. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. It says, we stood there for 2 hours, as did every other person. Every gap was filled. Where your feet were placed was where they stayed. Energy rose as the time neared beginning the show. Within the first 30 seconds of the first song, people began to drown in other people. There were so many people, tall men, women, and men were the only thing that they could see was the back of the person in front of them. The rush of people became tighter and tighter. Breathing became something only a few were capable of. The rest were crushed or unable to breathe in the thick, hot air. My friend began to gasp for breath, and she told me we need to get out. We tried. There was nowhere to go. The shoving got harder and harder, and if someone's arms had been up, it was no longer a possibility to put it down. So people began to choke one another as the mass swayed. It became more and more violent. We began to scream for help. We could see security just a few people over in the walkway in the middle. It got tighter, impossible to breathe, as our lungs were compressed between the bodies of those surrounding us. Man, can you imagine? Like,
oh my gosh.
I can't even imagine.
I mean, and I've been to festivals and I've been in the front and I've never, maybe, I don't know. That's crazy.
I've been to plenty of festivals. Yeah,
You've probably been to a bunch too, right? Crazy.
Mez, are you with us?
We put Mez to sleep.
I think we did. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Before I play the videos, I want to see if there's anything else I want to get from this article. So 50,000 people showed up, estimated. It was a 2-day event, but it got canceled after the first day. So it was canceled last year due to COVID, but Friday's night show was called off after the chaos broke out just after 9 p.m. local time, and the music festival's second day now has been scrapped. Thousands of festival goers surged toward the stage while Scott was performing at NRG Park in Houston, leading to a crush. Jenner, who's pregnant with her and Travis's second child, was also watching his set alongside the pair's 3-year-old daughter, Stormy. A video Jenner shared to her Instagram story panning the crowd indicated that she was not near the front. The 24-year-old billionaire has since been slammed for the footage, which showed an emergency vehicle in the middle of the crowd. There was no suggestion that Jenner or Stormy were injured. One witness and his friend, who were in the front row, told KHOU that he caught like 20 elbows to my head, while his friend chimed in that He got a bloody lip and my legs all bruised up. The two agreed that there were too many people. I could literally see somebody not being able to breathe in that situation, one man said, adding that he saw multiple people collapse. It got to the point where we had to walk over people's bodies, the other noted, and recalled fans getting trampled on. But the rap star reportedly stopped multiple times during a 75-minute performance when he spotted fans in distress near the front of the stage. Security, somebody help, jump in real quick, Scott said. The bass continued to rumble as he continued. Somebody jump in, come on, come on. While it's unclear whether security was able to assist in time, more footage posted to social media showing Scott's view from the stage. And very bright lights of an emergency vehicle were clearly seen flashing from the crowd. Yeah. So the thousands of people or hundreds of people who did not appear to have tickets stormed the event, but it still doesn't mean that that's the reason. It still could have been something planned, not tickets. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just to get in free. Video showed the crowd of youngsters surging through metal detectors, jumping the fence.
He'll never get insurance again.
And it says, yet the stampede did not appear to be related to the multiple injuries Friday night. And around 7 hours later at 9:15, the fatal surge took place, with people at the back pushing people in the front of the main stage, forward, crushing them against barriers. What would you say, Belle? I'm sorry.
That Travis Scott's never going to get insured again to have a concert.
Really?
Yeah, like once you do something, you not only ruin it for other people coming up, like other at that venue especially, but you like ruin your name. It's going to be really hard to insure him because he couldn't control his people, like people that were there to see him.
Oh, wow. All right, so you could see like, oh man, somebody's holding that person's hand, and then what's this one?
Is it the same person? That's sad.
Man,
no, it's not.
This one's receiving CPR on the back.
Siren.
Oh, he's snoring. Is he dreaming?
No, she wants to come in.
Oh, okay.
She wants to come in.
Oh, that's such a cute.
I know. They sound so sad, right? So, like, I fall for it. There she goes again. Watch. If I just don't turn around.
Social media showed paramedics performing CPR on several people on the floor in the crowd. 17 people were taken to hospitals, with 11 of those in cardiac arrest, while others were treated at a field hospital in the park. Numbers may rise because we did transport more people in critical condition. The cause of death was unknown to the 8 people. Okay, so people began to fall out, become unconscious, and it created additional panic. All right.
So scary.
Wait, Mez, is she still with us then, or no? Did she take a break?
I'm here. I just had to step away for a few.
Oh, okay.
We thought we put you to sleep.
No, I laughed when you said that. I had to get a snack and a drink.
Oh, yum.
What'd you get for snack?
I know.
Barbecue potato chips.
Ooh, that sounds good. I want some. Okay, so I'm going to play a video. I want some barbecue.
I know.
That does sound good. I don't have any of those. Anyway. All right. Which one? I forget which one's which here. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to play this one first. Let's see. And I was saying, Bella, Maz, when there's a quiet part, like we could talk because there's parts that are muted on this video. I just edited different clips together so we could see some. Stop the show! 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 So we're saying stop the show. Oh shoot! That has music. I thought I edited it out like when there's music. Huh? Hold on.
Y'all were in there, bro. So go. Exactly right. Y'all weren't in there. People dying. I'm gonna save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I'm gonna save them.
Two hands to the sky. Two hands up. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go.
You gotta hold people in the pit. We'll take care of them.
I wanna make this motherfucker. If everybody good, put a middle finger up in the sky. Okay, where my guy, man? Come on.
Move out of the way, bro.
Hey, all that. Two hands to the sky. Two hands to the sky.
Two hands up. Y'all two hands up.
Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me, let's go.
I mean,
Oh my gosh. How did they have Narcan there? Like, how did they know?
I think
they
it
all
on
carry
the
it.
time,
Yeah, I think everyone carries it now with this epidemic. With it, yeah, they all have it.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So scary.
That's crazy.
Security, somebody help jump in real quick.
So this is where he says jump in, and then he starts singing again. I cut that part out for the music, but he just continues to go after he's like security, and then he sings. So I don't know, but like he's probably regretting how he handled it. He's probably like, you don't know how you're gonna handle the situation. I'm sure he's regretting it.
Zav, humanity tells you if you're like at all care about other people, like your show can wait a couple of minutes. Like you're leading 50,000 people.
No, I'm not. I know he didn't make the best choice, but I don't know. I'm just thinking he's probably like kicking himself in the butt. Like, I hope. I hope, but maybe like in the moment, I'm just trying to see it. But maybe in the moment, he's like probably like having a confused. Like, do I keep going? Do I stop? Or let me get you know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I know I would have stopped. I know myself, but
in the moment though, would he be able to even tell from his position that it's just not some random person that overdosed? I mean, does he know that it's such a crisis out there?
Good point. He just sees one ambulance. People there are like random, like just single events. You're not going to stop a whole show just for one. And I'm not saying that that's right, but I mean, I don't think that happens sometimes. I don't think you're going to stop a whole show that's cost, and I know it's somebody's life, but I don't think they would. So you're right, Maz. He might not know the difference. Is it, because at this time, is there a ton of ambulances that he sees or just one? But does he not hear them saying stop the show though? Like wonder how soon he stopped it after they were all chanting. Like, you know what I'm saying? That part's like, if he did hear that, I hope he stopped right away once he realized what they were saying. But I don't know when that came to play. Because of course these not in order, so
I just feel like he should have at the very least, you see an ambulance coming and their way looks blocked by your people, that you go, hey, you guys clear the way, and there would have been like a parting of the sea.
Didn't he say, wasn't he kind of saying that in a way like, hey, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Because I saw people, like the videos, I saw people dancing on the ambulance. Like, what are you guys doing? Like standing on it. Like, that's ridiculous.
Okay. So he heard them. Okay, somebody said Layla B saying he heard them and he just kept going. So that would be wrong. If he heard his whole audience, because you heard it, there was a bunch of people chanting to stop it. And if he understood what they were saying, heard it, and then continued, yeah, that would be kind of messed up, I feel. But I don't know, guys. I mean, it's a horrible situation. Why did that happen? Was he just... I don't understand. Like, why go? Because they're making it seem like that first stampede wasn't the second. You know what I'm saying? Like when they first came in and nobody got hurt there, it wasn't until. But I guess those same people were probably the ones that pushed forward, right? I don't know.
Like the people in the front. Yeah, I don't know what time it said. You said 9:30 that happened or something.
I don't know. They just said like that the entrance that we'll watch where everybody rushed in, nobody got hurt there. It wasn't until they pushed everybody into like up front,
Wow. Where was security? They just didn't have enough, or what? I mean, what's that about?
I don't know. Yeah.
So
They're going to
weird.
look into it, like the cops. Well, we're going to play like the little press release or whatever. And they say they're going to look into like the structure and see if basically they build it to like how they were supposed to, because it got, approved for safety and whatever, to make sure that they went through with the plan and everything was how it was supposed to be and stuff. So,
Wow. Yeah.
hey, Gigi. All right, let's see.
Everybody go to the middle, finger up in the sky. Oh my God. Come on.
Okay, so this will be silent for a minute. So this is kind of the overhead. I think this was, at the end.
Wow.
Everybody was kind of, look how many ambulances. Oh, man.
So the dead people that died were from 14 to 27 years old so far.
Yeah, and I think I'm confusing. I think the 10-year-old maybe just got hurt. They said, because they were talking about a 10-year-old was the youngest. Maybe the 10-year-old didn't die. I'm not. What about chat? Didn't you guys hear a 10-year-old either was hurt, or can you help me out on that one?
This was in Scout Inquirer. This was in Houston, in Travis Scott's hometown, Houston, Texas.
Yeah, Flyer B, there's some of those videos too when they rushed the gate. But it's a lot of, like, the news reporters made it seem like that initial rush and nobody really got hurt. It wasn't until, I don't know, that's what a couple of them said, but not like, I guess, anything serious or.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my God, they just broke the gate. What the in there?
Bro, they done broke them out.
Wait, can I comment here? It's dark. It was light. So
I know.
two different. See, that's what I'm thinking. It was like the way they made it seem like that initial one, and then there was another one, because it definitely wasn't dark, that one we just were watching.
Yeah, that wasn't 9:30. Yeah.
Wow. So there was one that was earlier. That's what they were talking. Okay, now it's kind of making sense. Anyway, watch. I guess there's two fences that some of these people are climbing over.
Wow.
Crazy.
Oh my God, they're jumping it.
Then there's like another one inside, you'll see.
Never.
What? See, you can see it in the distance. There's another fence.
Look at them jumping the other way.
I see it. Oh my.
Man, gosh, it just makes me mad. Like idiots. Why? You're just ruining it for everybody. Like,
Yeah. Ruin it for everyone.
so rude and selfish. It's like, And why? How did so many people think this was a good idea? Like so many people had the same idea. So it makes me think, did they all like get together and plan this? Stupid. I don't know. It's just or one person, they see one person doing it or a
Yeah.
group, and then they're like, oh, let's do it. We don't have a ticket. I want to get in.
First year of Coachella, they had they didn't secure because it was in the middle, like they'd never had a concert there before in Coachella Valley, and people were just going through a fence and getting in. And yeah, it was one person did it, then more people did it, and more people did it.
I don't know what year this was, but I had watched a YouTube video where they're sneaking into Coachella and they showed how they got in. Like there's a way that you could get in. I guess I don't know if it was just the first year or it just reminds me of it.
It's funny.
But
I
it wasn't like this. They didn't call. I mean, they did it nice and quietly. And,
yeah. I know, and that was in the middle of like the desert. You know, nobody could tell you were breaking in. But I mean, you know, that was also what, in 1992. I don't even remember. But yeah.
Oh man. Crazy thing is, I don't even know if I've ever heard a Travis Scott song. I mean, maybe if I heard one and then I'll be like recognize it from like a TV something. I don't know. Like I wouldn't know it from like radio. I don't listen to like radio, but I don't know what kind of, is it rap or is it more like R&B or I don't, does he rap? Do you know?
I think in chat they were saying that it's rap pop, somebody said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard of him, so that makes me feel better.
I know, me too. I love it.
Honestly, I thought when you guys said a name, I thought, probably country.
I know what you think.
But
Wait,
I thought I was more hip than that.
I know, right? Like, because it's Travis Scott, it does sound like a country artist.
I thought, oh my God, did you say country?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I swear to God. When I saw the headline, I thought that's a country singer. And then as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's Travis Scott. That's so fun. I think there's somebody with a similar name there. There's got to be, because why do we? Scott's not like a. I mean, it's not a country now. I think you guys chat. Is there somebody with this similar Travis Scott that's a country singer? I just have a feeling there's going to be something kind of similar, either with.
I know. And like when I looked him up, it didn't even say that was the name he was born with. Like he picked that name.
Oh, what? That seems like just a very average name.
I know. You're so boring, Travis Scott. Oh my God.
I gotta look. I want to know what his real or his birth name is now. Like, wow.
So they said chat saying Travis Tritt is the country star.
Oh, Travis Tritt. Okay.
Well, that makes sense because TT at the end, like Scott.
Maybe.
Okay, I know who Travis Tritt is because that's
You
old
do?
school. My parents made me listen to that, unfortunately, but
They did.
I can't picture who that is, but maybe that's what, I don't know, huh?
It just sounds like Travis Scott just sounded like a country, like
maybe it does just sound like, maybe Travis part does maybe or something. Yeah, I could see that, I guess. Even Phoebe was saying, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah, the moment that the barricades went down. Well, like now that we see that when the first stampede happened, it was light, so they must let it go for at least what they say, an hour or whatever, and then we see the second group of people doing it. So, I'm just trying to find this comment. I saw and it was just confusing me. So what's going on, Ashley? With a stalker? Who's calling you a stalker? I'm confused. What? Who's somebody's calling you a stalker? Are you sure? Chaos, what's up? I don't know. Let's just try to forget about everything as far as whatever. I don't even know what's going on in chat. I'm not going to go there because I'm just going to, let's just focus on this. I'm sorry if I don't know. I can't read all the chat. So Travis Barker, is the drummer and with another Kardashian. That's crazy. Travis. Okay. Hey Brian, I'm not dead. What?
I
What
don't
is
know.
going
I
on
don't
in
know
chat?
what's
I
going
am
on in
so
chat. Chat's like
confused.
off the hook weird right now. I have no
Oh,
idea.
thanks, King Kai. All right, I hope everybody's all right. All right, let me continue this. Yeah, I feel like there's like, is it a full moon?
I don't
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Further into the month. But we have a new moon coming up.
Maybe it's the new moon then. All right, I'm going to continue this. So there's a little like where they I just call them all press releases. I don't know when the cops address the public. Yeah. So there's this one, and then there's one that I have where it's the next day or morning or whatever. It must be today because it's light out in the morning, you know. So all right. Let me play.
You mentioned once we started having the mass casualty incident where people were starting, we started having CPR on several people, and it happened all at once. I mean, I know Chief Pena mentioned 9:38. It seemed like it happened with just over the course of just a few minutes. Suddenly, we had several people down on the ground experience some type of cardiac arrest or some type of medical episode. And so we immediately started doing CPR and moving people right then. And that's when I went and met with the promoters and Live Nation. And
wait, he said 12 people, right? Didn't he just say 12 people with the cardiac or medical, incident? I think he just said 12, but anyway, sorry.
And they agreed to end early in the interest of public safety. So yeah, we did do that.
Nobody could dream of this, but we're here, and I think it's very important that none of us speculate. Nobody has all the answers tonight. I want to thank Live Nation. I want to thank NRG, HFD, our frontline police officers. Nobody has had the opportunity to review any video, and Live Nation has told us that they will allow us to view video.
You know, they're working to identify all the victims, but what has been made clear, the folks that were transported, some as young as 10. And so really tonight is about that, is about connecting families with the information that they need.
So my job as a chief of police is to make sure that we find out what happened. We will treat it as an investigation, because we don't know. I have investigators out here on the scene. I'm sending investigators to the to the hospitals, because we just don't know. And we will find out.
What the event promoters had established for the event. They did have a medical component. They did have some transport units, but of course they were quickly overwhelmed when the crowd started falling out. As I mentioned, over 300 patients were treated at the field hospital that was set up out here at this location.
I had the time of my life, but it's scary to think that was the last time some of these people ever even had a life.
Oh my God, that's so cheesy.
It's scary.
The calls came in around 9:15 last night as the crowd rushed the stage. There were reports that people began passing out and couldn't breathe. The crowd panicked as they tried to get first responders to help those who were unconscious and stop the concert. HFD reports that almost 24 were rushed to the hospital. 11 of those people were in cardiac arrest during the transport. At least 8 people have died, but we don't know exactly what, at this point, caused their deaths. Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo says the youngest person hurt was only 10 years old. Day 2 of the festival today is now canceled as police investigate what happened.
And Live Nation has told us that they will allow us to view video. I want to say this because there's a lot of rumors going around. And if you don't have the facts, if you don't have evidence, I'm not going to speak against that. We have hurting families out here. What caused the surge? We don't know, but we will find out. And is there anything criminal? We've heard rumors of people injecting some people of drugs. So I want to check all that out.
Overnight, panicked family and friends gathered at the Wyndham Hotel at Kirby and 610, a place where people could go for information if they couldn't get in contact with their loved ones who were at the festival. That's where our Michelle Choi is live this morning. Michelle, a whole lot of moving parts here. What have you seen this morning?
Lauren, all morning we watched families and friends make their way here to Wyndham Hotel. As you mentioned, this site is being used both as a command post and a reunification center. If you are still unable to get in contact with a loved one who attended last night's music festival, you're being asked to come here. Now, guys, this is just a heartbreaking situation. What was supposed to be a very fun and memorable event turned into what festival goers described to us as complete chaos. Take a look at some scene video from overnight. The fire chief says the crush of people happened when a large crowd rushed the stage in the middle of rapper Travis Scott's performance. People began passing out, unable to breathe, and that's when panic ensued. First responders having to swim through a sea of people to rescue them. Some people were told even jumping on those ambulance cars.
The first responders probably took a minute, like a while to get to these people. There was an ambulance cart pushing through the crowd.
Really?
You know, Travis noticed that. Travis stopped the show and pointed that out. Like, reassures how much people don't care. You know, it's scary because you come here to have the time of your life, to have fun, and the fact that people like that are that selfish to even see that it's red and blue lights. What does that mean? Emergency, and you're gonna jump on the police car or ambulance cart, and there's somebody that's pale, has my shirt. Come on, like as humans, we have to do better.
About 17 people were taken to the hospital by ambulance, 11 of those people suffering cardiac arrest. Of course, 8 people did die here at the scene, and this morning, police investigating the cause of their death. The police chief also asking the community for prayers. It's been a very tough night and morning, and what's to be a very tough coming days. Back to you, Lauren.
The whole thing just so devastating, and so many more questions right now than answers. Michelle Choi live for us this morning. Thank you. Astroworld Fest put out a statement on Twitter early this morning saying in part, "Our hearts are with the Astroworld Festival family, especially those we lost and their loved ones." They reiterated that the festival is canceled today. They went on to say, as authorities mentioned, they are looking into the series of cardiac arrests that took place. If you have any relevant information, please reach out to Houston Police. Now, Astroworld has become a very popular festival in Houston. 100,000 tickets sold out within just 1 hour of going on sale earlier in the day. As those gates opened, crowds rushed to the entrance, trampling some people. HPD Chief Troy Finner says security was able to get that incident under control, and so far, no reports of any serious injuries there.
Okay guys, it sounds like they're wrapping up in there, so we expect them shortly. If you'd like, I can give you all spellings on the names of people who are expected to speak. All right, so first will be Mayor Sylvester Turner. That's S-Y-L. Okay. Yep, first up is going to be Mayor Sylvester Turner. It's S-Y-L-V-E-S-T-E-R T-U-R-N-E-R. After that, we're going to hear from County Judge Lina Hidalgo. L-I-N-A-H-I-D-A-L-G-O. Next will be HFD Chief Samuel Pena. S-A-M-U-E-L-P-E-N with a tilde A. We'll also have Chief of Police for HPD Troy Finner. T-R-O-Y-F-I-N-N-E-R. And I don't know if he's going to get schedule remarks, but we may also hear from Dr. David Purse. He's the EMS director. Dr. David Purse. He is, that's David, D-A-V-I-D, P-E-R-S-S-E. Yes. And he's the EMS director for the city of Houston. So those are the ones we expect. Again, I don't know if Dr. Purse has prepared remarks, but he'll probably be available for questions right afterwards.
EMS director for Houston?
For the city of Houston EMS, basically. It's part of it. Yeah.
Let me start off by making some preliminary comments, and then I'll be followed by Judge Hidalgo, and Judge Hidalgo will be followed by Chief Fenner, and then Chief Pena, and then there may be a few others who may be offering some comments. I certainly want to acknowledge Congressman Al Green from the 9th Congressional District, who's standing with us. You know, last night was tragic on many different levels, and this is a very, very active investigation, and we'll probably be at it for quite some time to determine what exactly happened. Let me just cover a few things first. Based on our latest information, you know, 8 people are reported dead from the event last night. In terms of their ages, one is 14, one is 16, 2 are 21 years of age, 2 are 23, 1 is 27, and 1 remains unknown at this time. So a total of 8 that are reported dead. 6 of the 8 family members have been notified, and we know that at least 1 is outside of Houston-Harris County, resided outside of Houston-Harris County. Based on last night, 25 were transported to the hospital. 13 are still hospitalized, including 5 that are under the age of 18. Based on the information that we currently have, no one is reported missing. So 0 persons are reporting missing. 4 of the 25 will have been discharged from the hospital. Let me just say, as it relates to what happened last night, as far as we are aware, I'm not aware of any incident of this kind that has taken place at any one of our special events, either on the county side, on the city side, pretty much in the last 40 years, where anybody has lost life. Now, we've had events where there may have been a crowd rush, or somebody had to be ejected, or maybe somebody has been injured, but nothing of this magnitude that any of us can recall, and certainly that I can recall, that is taking place in this city. This incident is being thoroughly investigated and reviewed thoroughly. It is important for us to ascertain from last night what took place, what happened, where missteps may have occurred, and in so doing, there have been conversations with, for example, representatives of Live Nation. We'll continue to talk to Travis Scott's people. We'll talk to as many witnesses as we can who were present last night. We are talking with individuals who have been hospitalized to try to get a much better understanding of what took place, what went wrong, where were the missteps. Certainly, HPD and other law enforcement organizations will be looking at as much of the video footage as possible to try to ascertain what took place. We'll look at the security plans themselves. We'll look at the collaboration that took place between the county and the city, even leading up to this particular event. As you know, NRG is a county facility. This is where this incident occurred, but it also occurred inside the city of Houston. So we'll look in depth at the collaboration between the two entities. In terms of personnel, and Chief Fenner can go into this even more, but let me just say preliminarily, we know that there were about 528 HPD officers that provided security for the event, and an additional 755 persons representing private security that Live Nation had that was providing security at this particular facility. So there are let me just say to you, there are a lot of unanswered questions. And over the next several days, several weeks, could be even longer, we'll take an in-depth look at everything that took place, why it took place, what steps we can do moving forward to mitigate an incident of this kind from taking place at any other point in time. Now, there are a lot of rumors on social media. Let me caution people not to buy into the rumors, okay? Because there are a lot of rumors, but nothing is left off the table in terms of persons who were there, people who may have fainted, or people who may, for whatever reasons, were transported to the hospital. There's a lot of conversation about people who crowd surge, all of those incidents, or whether or not anything else was involved. All of those things are being looked at, but it is way too preliminary now to draw any conclusions. But we're not taking anything off the table. This remains and will be a very active investigation. So with that being said, let me yield now temporarily to Judge Lena Hidalgo.
I'm going to stop temporarily and chat a little bit because it's kind of long, I just realized. Are you guys still with us? Me?
We're still, yes, we're still here.
So what do you guys think so far?
I think it's damage control mess.
That's just crazy. Sad, crazy. Yeah, damage control for sure.
Wait, what do you mean damage control?
Like, I think all of the misinformation is like they're just coming out to save the image of whatever they need to take care of.
Oh, you're saying why? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I just don't understand it. This is there obviously wasn't enough security there. There wasn't enough protocols in place. And I saw someone said that in chat that Travis Scott has done this 2 times before.
Yeah, I
I
brought up some articles. Yeah, that I wanted to talk about that. They're right. A guy ended up paralyzed and he got sued about it. We'll talk. Actually, we can talk about that right now.
Wow.
So, as far as. So do you think I'm still like wondering about this cardiac arrest. So do you think that is just because somebody said it could just be from suffocation? I'm just curious and I want to know, is there somebody out there? Is it more than one person got stuck, where they injected? I don't know. I'd be really curious to find out, but even one person's weird, but like, I don't know. It's just so weird to me, that part about it, Wow. Okay. So let's see. I brought up a couple. I looked up somebody said Google it, so I did. And we'll finish watching that in a minute. But it says he has a long history of encouraging reckless behavior at his concerts. Let's see. Concerts appeared first on Consequences. Let's see. So in August 2015, he was charged with disorderly conduct after police said he urged fans to climb over barricades at Chicago's Lollapalooza and led a chant of "We Want Rage." The scene became so chaotic that officers attempted to detain Scott during his performance. He briefly fled the scene. Scott pleaded guilty to reckless conduct charges and was ordered under court supervision. And then there was this in 2017. In 2017, he faced similar charges. After encouraging fans to join him on stage during a concert, several people, including a police officer and security guard, were injured in the rush to the stage, and Scott later pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct. Another one, 2017, a 23-year-old man named Kyle Green was seriously injured during Scott's concert at Terminal 5 in New York City. Green said the was pushed off. I guess the guy was pushed off the balcony after the rapper encouraged his fans to jump. He suffered a fractured vertebrae that left him partially paralyzed. But before being treated for his injuries, he was taken to the front of the stage where Scott marveled at his fearlessness. Months after the incident, Green filed a lawsuit against Scott. He has glorified, they're saying, over the years, he has glorified images and videos of his fans crashing security gates in order to gain access into his concerts. Okay, that's messed up. Well, duh, they're going to do it then. At least one of those posts, a tweet from May 2021, in which he wrote, we still sneaking the wild ones in, was deleted sometime in the last few hours. Another Instagram post from 2019 features video of fans jumping over barricades. The youth dem control the frequency, Scott wrote in an accompanying caption. Everyone have fun. Ragers set tone when I come out tonight. Be safe. Rage hard. So he did. He probably did encourage this. Wow. Similar scenes of fans unlawfully rushing through security gates occurred at Astroworld earlier on Friday. Hundreds of people appeared to gain access into the festival before police and security personnel were able to gain control of the situation. Some individuals who were present for Scott's Astroworld performance recounted a dangerous scene in the crowd hours before he even took the stage. We stood there for hours, as did every other person. Every gap was filled where your feet. Oh, this is that same thing I read where earlier. It's unclear how aware Scott was of the situation during his performance. In one video, he appears to notice an unconscious fan being carried out by paramedics, but continues to sing. However, at another point, Scott briefly stopped the show so that another unconscious fan could receive medical attention. In another video, Scott notes the presence of an ambulance in the crowd, but rather than ask the crowd to clear out of the way, Scott said, "I want to see some ragers." What? That's what he said when he saw
He's
the
a
ambulance?
scumbag.
Some fans were later seen jumping on top of the ambulance. That must be what you were talking about. You seen him dancing on it, you said. Wow, see, I didn't know he was encouraging it like that. In a statement released Saturday, Scott said he was absolutely devastated by what took place. My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened. Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look into the tragic loss of life. I am committed to working together with the Houston community to heal and support families in need. Wow. We still sneaking. Oh, this is that thing that he deleted. He's deleting a bunch of stuff. Wow. So now that's really me. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have no respect for that.
That's messed up, man.
Zero respect.
So yeah, he made it seem like he glorified that. So yeah, people now at his concerts, of course they're gonna do that. Are you kidding me? That's man. He's gonna get sued again probably then. All the deaths from this, they could bring that kind of stuff back in his face and said that he caused that. You know what I'm saying? Like even the past like things that he's tweeted and stuff, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it depends because I guess Apple was backing him, right? And somebody got after having back in the day with punk, if in a little venue, if someone got hurt, that band was banned from that city. And yeah, like it was serious. So like when we would do, they weren't called mosh pits, they were called slam pits. When you would do slam pits, you wouldn't have somebody on the ground and not help them up because you didn't want this band to never play your town again, you know, because if there was an injury, then they couldn't play, they couldn't get insured. And this guy has all this stuff and he was still insured for this show. I mean, that's crazy.
Yes. Good point. Thanks for joining Red Eye Truth, new member in the house. Yay. Thank you. Did you see his real name that somebody said? Did you say? Now I could see probably why he changed it, but why to Travis Scott? Like, wonder what the meaning, like why he picked that. Now I can't. Who did say? I don't want to just say someone. Who showed me the real name? Why did
there was two people? There was the one with the doggy. They have like a little doggy. I don't know if their name's Phoebe. Yeah, Phoebe Beach told us.
Okay.
And then someone else told us.
Thanks, Phoebe. And again, there was somebody else. Was it Duality, or was it Living? I don't know.
I think it was Living, but I'm not 100%, so don't quote me on it. Mods are killing it tonight.
So do you guys think it's because somebody said Google, and I did Google it while we were listening to that. Google that's a common thing that people have go into cardiac arrest at like concerts or big events. But when I Googled it, I didn't find anything that said that, like that it's like real common. So I don't know. What about like Mez, like with your background, you might know a little bit. I mean, is that a common thing that you would see?
I mean, people can go into that type of fear really quickly and not even know what's going on around you. I mean, the panic, the stress. I mean, anything's possible when it comes to something like that, but it's hard telling. And then I guess one of my questions with the whole needle stick makes me wonder, was somebody just using and trampling happened and that person got stuck, or was somebody actually injecting that? I guess it would just depend on the scenario of events and how it unfolded, but we'll probably never know that, but still, there's so many questions.
I didn't even think about it like that, huh?
Yeah,
That's a
like
good
how many
point.
people got stuck and
I want to know if it's multiple. That it's
Yeah.
just bugging me. I really want to know because it's just wow. Tavistock Institute, not Travistock. Who said that? Saint Leonetti. It was almost 1,000. Wait, what did I say? 1,000 people there. His fans were running there. The gates. It was wild. Justin Alpha. Aw. Oh, thanks, California Thunder.
thank you, California Thunder. Always so
Thank you.
thoughtful. Red Eye Truth, you get to get really fun emojis too. If you look when you're a member, you guys people that aren't members, you get like troll emojis and fun emojis.
Yeah, Shauna Marie. I don't know why. I have a feeling it's going to be multiple people too. I don't know why, just because the cardiac arrest thing. But did they say that it was all the security guards that were the cardiac arrest, or was it just they didn't really say, huh? Google ICU nurse at Travis Scott concert. Oh, really? Okay. What am I gonna find? Oh shoot. Hold on. ICU nurse at okay.
Are you Googling?
Yeah. Okay, so this is what came up. Hold on, let me oh, passes out at Astroworld, crowd surge, then helps. So she jumps into action to help because security guards were overwhelmed when people started passing out. Okay, so let's see. Astroworld set for about 30 minutes. Hold on. ICU nurse. Fans were recording the concert. People doing CPR. Fans were yelling at the stage crew around us saying, "Stop the concert. People are dying." No one listened. ICU nurse and concert attending Madeline Eskins told Rolling Stone. It was definitely overcrowded. It was insane. Honestly, I knew it was just way too crowded. It just got worse and worse as I got closer to Travis Scott performing. It got more crowded, more crowded, more crowded. She also shared that although they were not to blame for the tragedy, the event's medical staff were apparently unprepared and inexperienced. Some of these medical staff had little to no experience with CPR, didn't know how to check a pulse or carotid or femoral. Eskin shared on oh shoot, the X isn't there on Instagram. Gosh darn. I have to do like an ad blocker, but I'm nervous because I don't know how to download like the wrong thing or something. Isn't there ad blockers that could take care of this? It's just ridiculous. Oh, cool, because this is a video. Is that a part of that? I don't even know. Compressions were being done without a pulse check, so people who had a pulse were getting CPR, but meanwhile, there was not enough people to rotate out doing compressions on individuals that were actually pulseless. Wow. The medical staff didn't have the tools to do their jobs, and despite the crowd around us trying to get someone to stop the concert, they just kept going, even though Travis acknowledged that someone in the crowd needed an ambulance. Man. Afterwards, the rapper was seen sobbing. He's beside himself. I've never seen him like that. Okay. He continued to perform after 8 people were crushed. Okay, let's see. Tried to jump up as much as I could to get air. I couldn't breathe. I just felt it. I knew it was coming. Wow. Can you imagine? I can't imagine like the fear,
Seriously.
Oh, there's the nurse who was attending the Astroworld Festival for the 3rd time, argued that although they are not to blame for the tragedy, the event staff were apparently unprepared. People felt, okay, everything was normal up until when Travis posted the time he was going to get on stage. Okay. That's when it just got wild. The crowd was moving so violently that people fell on top of us. And when they fell, people fell on top of them. There was layers and layers of people falling. Davis continued, I turned to pick him up and I could hear him screaming for help. The music hadn't started yet. And then the crowd just moved me and I saw a wave of people just walk over him. Other videos from the night showed distraught fans begging concert staff to halt the performance and help people escape the surge. Gosh. People are effing dying. I want to save somebody's life, a man said as he climbed on a platform where a cameraman was filming the performance. That's somebody's kid. That's that one video we were watching, or because I'm pretty sure that's who we're talking about, because he said, somebody's kid, I want to save him, he screamed. Another clip showed the same man climbing up towards the camera, joined by women pleading with this staff member to stop the concert. Well, I passed out because people were pushing up against me so much that I couldn't breathe. Sam got people to apparently crowd surf my unconscious body to the security guard, and I got carried to a little section behind general admission and put down on a stool thing. When I woke up, I had a water bottle in my lap and had no clue what happened. Wow. So this is somebody that was there. I just left Astroworld Festival. Let me say this. Okay. As someone has been to every Astrofest, there's been, this was completely different. So far, I forgot to read that first part. When I stood up, I looked around and wait, what? Somebody say something?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Not me.
When I stood up, I looked around and people were getting carried out with eyes rolled back into their heads by security, bleeding from their nose and mouth. Oh my God. I yelled, has anybody checked a pulse? The security guard, frantic, asked me to please help him. I checked 2 people and 1 did not have a pulse. I told them I was an ICU nurse, and then the other security guard, hearing that, said, please come help us. He takes me to the part of the crowd behind general admission where I see 3 bodies sprawled out and people who I assume were medical staff doing CPR. I immediately see that there is not enough medics for this, so I relieve 1 medic of CPR. I don't know. Do you want me to read all this? I feel like I'm boring you guys.
You're not boring me. But your new member.
Oh, another new member?
Well, no, Red Eye Truth did a super chat.
Oh.
And I wanted you to see it before it went by.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find it. Thanks, Red Eye Truth. There it is. Google crowd crush. That's what happened at the venue. Oh, okay. Red Eye Truth. Thanks, Red Eye Truth. Oh, and people were begging the stage lights stuff or stop the concert. Wow. So basically this nurse helped, and I don't know, guys. Just it's a tragedy. It really is. It does seem weird that there were such young people there, though, isn't it? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'd bring a young kid to. Well, I don't know what kind of music it is. Maybe not. Maybe it's. I don't even know what it is. I can't assume, I guess.
Well, when did you go to your first concert?
In high school. But
like,
you know.
What? Because there's 4 years in high school. Did you go when you were 14 or 18?
Why? I feel like, aren't you not in high school until you're like 16?
No, because like 9th grade is like you're 14.
Wait, you're 14 in 9th grade? Hold on a second. That don't seem right.
That's true. I promise.
But why do I feel like I had my license my freshman year?
Maybe you were always getting driven by somebody else.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I did. I really am.
Promise.
I mean, wouldn't you be 16? You'd possibly be 15 going into freshman year, but then you would turn 16 when your freshman year at some time. Most people.
Maybe the laws changed since then.
Yeah, they even social music. I was 15 and 16 in 9th grade. Yeah, I definitely turned 16 in freshman year. And my birthday's October, so it's, you know, I was a little bit old on the older side for, you know what I'm saying? Depends where your birthday falls, but No,
Yeah,
I think you're
14.
wrong.
No, my niece is 14 and she's in ninth grade. I was 14 in ninth grade.
I
Maybe
don't
it's only out here in California. I don't know.
know.
But it is because then, yeah, because like think about when you're a senior, you're 18.
Yeah, I was 18 when I was a senior.
So how?
What do you mean?
Because you're
how?
freshman, because you're freshman, and then you're a sophomore, and then you're a junior, then you're a senior.
I mean, I definitely wasn't 19, so I don't know. I'm almost positive I was driving. I don't remember ever taking a bus in high school. That's the thing. So how did I get to school?
I don't know.
Or did you? I don't know. Maybe it was sophomore year. Wow, 14 seems too young. I feel like I was not that young being in high school, though. That's weird.
You feel like it was a
But
baby.
anyway, so what is your point, though? Are you saying that?
I'm saying, I don't know. Like, I went to my first concert when I was 14, and I might not like stick my kid up in like the front row.
I'm not talking about concerts in general. I'm talking about who
Like
the concert is.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. Who the concert? Yeah.
But no, I guess 14. I mean, but somebody was 10 though. And yeah, I would take. Are you kidding me? If I had kids, I'd be taking them to music festivals as little kids. I would because it's harmless. It would be like a happy place. But it depends on what the concert is. I wouldn't be taking them to like probably like a rap one because of the not that I just feel like the crowd would be a little bit more like aggressive or like a heavy, like a heavy metal or, you know what I'm saying? Because those crowds are a little bit different than,
yeah,
it depends. Or, but I mean, you could take them to like a Taylor Swift.
Justin Bieber. I just wouldn't want to go to those, but yeah, like I wouldn't like, have to pay a babysitter to take them or something. But yeah. True that.
Yeah, I wasn't real old Hope Rains, but I just remember it was because my birthday was in October. So I was a little older because my birthday landed in like the beginning of the year of the school year rather than later. But it's not like I was a whole year ahead, like a whole year. I would just turn 16 before a lot of other people are 15. I turned my age before people in January or so I was it was a little bit older, but not like. So I don't know. When you do the math, I definitely wasn't 19 in my senior year, so maybe not. Wait, what's going on in chat? I don't know, Ashley. I don't know. What are you?
What's
you're
happening?
being time out for what? Maybe just drop whatever the issue was in the last chat, and let's just talk. Maybe that's it. Maybe you keep bringing up that. Maybe just kind of like let's just talk about what we're talking about, and you'll be fine. I don't know. I can't read all the chat. Anyway, but I wanted to respond to. Red Eye? Yeah. They told me to Google. Now I forget. See, I got sidetracked.
Let me see if I can go all the way to Red Eye.
And there was something else that caught my eye.
Google Crowd Crush. That's what happened in the.
Why don't you do it and then you could read? Because I can't. Why do I feel rushed? Like today, both lives, I feel like I had to rush reading. And well, I guess I only read on this one. Did I read on the last one? I don't know, but I just feel rushed. And so I don't know why, I just can't stop myself. So I'm like rushing reading and it's like, why? I don't need to rush, but I can't stop myself. So maybe.
And our friend, King Kai said, as a certified healthcare provider, I'm telling you, 11 people are not going into cardiac arrest because of being crushed. Something else is going on or they didn't have enough care on site. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree.
Okay, so what
you would hear it more often, you would definitely hear it. What now?
I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll look it up. Are you looking it up or am I looking it up?
Yeah, you are. You could read it because I can't read today very good. Wait, Ashley, I don't know. I wish I knew what was going on. I really don't.
What's wrong, Ashley?
I don't know. She's saying that she's being timed out for wanting to be a member, but I can't.
Tennessee has it under control, but I don't think the issue's being dropped. Sounds like.
Yeah,
Can
maybe if
we-
you just drop what you
Yeah.
keep going on about. I don't know. I'm guessing that's what it is because every time I look at your comment, you're upset. So like maybe just stop being upset and like let's just forget about it and let's have fun, you know? Just don't bring it up anymore. Like I said, I miss a lot of chat and it's impossible for me to read everything. Hey, I'm 14 asterisk.
14 asterisk.
14 asterisk.
That's Kaz. That's what I wanted to ask you, Kaz, because I read a comment earlier. Are you okay with somebody bothering you? Because she's like, I'm going to quit joking around with people. I'm just going to stay in my corner. Oh, don't ever quit that, because that's you're fine. No.
Yeah, we like you, Kaz. Okay, should I read about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's kind of like a stampede. So human stampedes and crushes. Crushes often occur during religious pilgrimages and large entertainment events, as they tend to involve dense crowds with people closely surrounded on all sides. Human stampedes and crushes also occur as people try to get away from a perceived danger, as in a case where noxious gas was released in crowded premises.
Wait, do you guys hear that? What is that noise? You hear like a rubbing?
Like a rustling.
Yeah, is that you? Do you hear it?
I
hear it now.
Yeah, it's like a
rustling.
A rustling. What kind of microphone do you have, Mez? Is it
Just
one of
my
these?
laptop.
No, are you using one of these? Do you have earphones?
Yeah.
And you have them in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. See, the speaker is probably rubbing on your hair and rubbing on your shirt and stuff.
Oh,
I've heard that in people.
from happening?
I'm trying to think.
You gotta
Does
hold
anybody
it
have
like
an
a
idea?
Isn't it like just don't move, right?
Mez will be standing there like,
No, it's okay. I hung it on my other ear. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Okay, so according to experts, while reports often talk of panic, they're not using proper editing. Research has found that mass panic is rare. On the contrary, people continue to help each other at the risk of their lives. Stampedes. According to experts, true stampedes and panics rarely occur except when many people are fleeing in fear, such as from a fire, and trampling by people in such stampede conditions rarely causes fatal injuries. Crushes. Crushes are very often referred to as stampedes, but unlike true stampedes, they can cause many deaths. Crowd density is more important than size. A density of 4 people per square meter begins to be dangerous, even if the crowd is not very large. Academic experts who study crowd movements and crushing disasters oppose the use of the term stampede. So they don't want the word stampede. The rhetoric of stampede is often used to imply that the crowd is animalistic or mindless. Most reported stampedes are better understood as, quote, progressive crowd collapses, beginning at densities of about 6 or 7 people per square meter. Individuals are pressed so closely against each other that they are unable to move as individuals, and shock waves can travel through a crowd which, at some densities, behaves somewhat like a fluid. If a single person falls or other people reach down to help, waves of bodies can be involuntarily precipitated forward into the open space. One such shockwave can create other openings in the crowd nearby, precipitating further crushing. Unable to draw breath, individuals in a crowd can also be crushed while standing.
Wait, I have a question. Is this just explaining this? Because I
Yeah,
think
are
we
you
need to
done?
hear. Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
sorry.
I don't know. I'm confused. What was I don't know, but yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
So it
No,
could
I
be.
mean, because I feel like I think we get the point on this. I don't know. Oh, hey, Bee Botanical. Let me.
Thank you, Be Botanical.
I couldn't hear any. I'm sorry, I couldn't listen anymore about this. I couldn't.
Was it because it was boring or because you're going to fall asleep?
No, I wasn't gonna fall asleep. It was just like it was annoying to me, like about because it was explaining like so in depth about it that it was just like too much. I understand. Like I got it. Thanks, Vivo Botanical. ICU nurse video about cardiac arrest in chat. So you can avoid reading article and listening to ads. You're welcome. Oh, wait. Say ICU nurse video about cardiac arrest in chat. What? I'm confused. So you can avoid reading article. Do you understand what?
No, we have to investigate it. I think we have to look in chat for anything. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but they don't let you send links in chat. So that's if you try to send a link, maybe you try to send a link, it won't show up. It's stupid. I don't know why it doesn't let you send links, which I think, well, I don't know. I guess it could turn into a bad thing, I guess, but it could be very helpful, to send links. Oh, zavgirl, did you hear Travis ask who want me to stop when the dude was asking to stop? No, I didn't. Okay. Wow. Let me see.
That's horrible. Angie says my niece is a Houston police officer and worked the case last night.
Wait, who said that? Oh, Angie, really? In this horrible situation. Wow. I bet your niece. Okay, so I bet she has a lot of crazy stories. Whoa. Did you talk to her? So everybody, let me look up that video because people were saying that Travis Scott was like crying, or let me see if we could find that. Right? It's probably like on Twitter or something because I don't have Twitter. I'm sure because all the younger like 20s, 30s, they don't do Facebook. They're going to be on Twitter or is it Instagram? I don't know. I mean, right though. And how old is he? He's probably in his 20s, I'm sure.
You're so young. You're like all those
I'm
youngsters.
double that age. What do you mean?
All those youngsters out there.
Well, because I'm not. I'm rare that I have an account, but I never use it. I just signed up for one so I can look, once in a while for the cases. But I don't know because I barely ever used Facebook. So I think if I was a big social media person, then I would have probably had a Twitter and used it more. But Facebook. I don't know. It's just I don't know why. I should maybe more, huh? It could be find some interesting things, but it's just I don't have time too. Those things I had that TikTok app and dude, I'd be addicted to like when I downloaded it because Case and my two nephews told me about it. Like, and they were showing me video. I'm like, that sounds like fun. So I had it probably for a couple weeks and I was like, I would start and I'd be on it for hours. Hours would pass. And I'm like, what did I just watch? Like random silly, stupid stuff. Like they're just like random dances or like I used to like watching the where they change. I don't know how to describe it. And I just random things. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to take this off. It's wasting too much time. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be too much. I need my time.
Yeah, we would never see you. You would be disappearing into a TikTok hole.
Oh, he's 29. Yeah, I know. He's 29. Okay. So he's almost 30, huh? What else? Who else do we have? Yummy. Let's see, Brian. Let's see. It's Travis Baker and the Kardashians were involved with those deaths for their views. Kim lied about the Paris situation and about Taylor Swift. I don't even know what you're talking about. Wow. So what?
Well,
Travis. Go ahead. Oh, where she said she got the robbery, the break-in. Is that what you're talking about? Or wait, what were you going to say?
Me?
Somebody started talking.
Well, no. You know that this dude, Travis, whatever, his baby mama is one of the Kardashians, but one that's a Jenner.
Yeah, I knew
so
that,
that's
but
probably why. I don't know how else they'd be linked.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that was a specific thing. They said she was lying about what?
They can tell. You could tell us who said it. Maybe they killed people. Yeah,
Hold on, where did it go now? Hold on. Shoot. Where
Up
is
here.
it? Oh, here we go. So maybe she's mean Travis Barker because isn't he was married with another, or he was with another one, or with
I
another
thought
with
Travis
one of them,
Barker-
didn't they? Huh?
I thought he was married to Pink. Am I really behind?
No, Travis Barker is the isn't he like the drummer for Maroon 5 or something, or I don't know.
182.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it Blink 182? I don't know. He plays in the band, but remember somebody earlier said that he was married or with one of the Kardashians. Remember? Because we're like Travis, we're talking about Travis's. I swear, I don't know. You don't just remember us talking about that a minute ago. Mez, help
I
me
don't
out.
remember either. I'm so sorry.
I don't know, guys. Let me go find that video.
It's getting like, yeah.
Involved in, oh wait, let me read this again. So Travis Baker, so I'm guessing it was supposed to be Travis Barker, and the Kardashians were involved with those deaths for their views. So obviously you're talking about a different incident, right? So Kim lied about the Paris situation and about Taylor Swift. See, I don't know about the Taylor Swift and the Kardashians are, I'm not sure. Yeah, because I don't follow, I don't follow the, so I don't know what she lied about, but that's interesting. Who, maybe you could answer, who is Travis Barker with? Is he with one of them still? I think he used to date or the older one. I think he used to date the oldest Kardashian at one point. So I don't think he's with him anymore, but I think he used to, like before. I don't know if it was before or after that Scott guy was with her. What's the oldest Kardashian's name?
King Kai said in chat that Courtney.
That's her name, Courtney. Okay. Anyway, is it Blink 182? Okay. What did I say? Maroon 5. I don't know. I don't know.
Some name and then a number after it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
some verb or some color, a name, a number.
The only reason I know Maroon 5 because I think what's his name, the lead singer. He's he's really cute to me. But have you ever seen him like up on stage where he does? I don't know. I went in this little phase for like maybe probably just a day where I was looking up his concerts because then he would take off his shirt and he was I don't know, it was just like whoa. But
is he like beautiful with his shirt off?
Mm-hmm. Now you can't probably go back to now, you know what I'm saying? Not like I've seen pictures way back when he was younger and he really wasn't that nice looking, but now, yeah, he is. I have to admit.
Now he's worked out a little bit.
And he actually was coming. He was actually, was it last year or this was before COVID where we have Football Hall of Fame in Canton.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a Hall of Fame concert and he played at the last one that they had. And my dad we were going to go because I'm like, I'll go. Because my dad used to watch that. He was on The Voice. So he liked him for watching The Voice because he was a judge on The Voice. So he knew him. Adam, what's his name? Adam. Oh my God, I can't even think of his last name. But anyway, so we were going to get tickets and go because it was just right in Canton. I was like, heck yeah, I'll go.
Is it Levine?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't like him at all.
Yeah, Ashley's like, he's definitely hot. Oh, good night, Shauna.
Good night.
Oh, Travis is with Courtney.
Yeah, that's
currently.
That's what King Kai said in chat.
Oh, King Kai and okay. Why did I think it was before?
Gross. Why can't these people ever? I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, good night, Noelle with an E. I feel like as soon as I started talking about how Adam was cute, everybody's like, good night. Why do I, and I know you guys don't mean this, but why do I take offense when people, I get paranoid when people are just like, good night. Because I'm thinking, oh, they're mad at something I said. So they're like, I'm out of here. Peace. That's how I take it. That's where my mind goes, where I'm like, oh man, I must have said something that made them mad. They're like, I'm gone. I know. I hope that's not, but why do I always think that? I don't know.
It is, but it's late on the East Coast.
Yeah, no, I know, but no, yeah, that they probably are. It's good night, but it's like because they're leaving, and when they don't have an explanation, I just think they're like, oh, bye. I don't know. Do you think you don't think that that's probably what it is, right?
No. From me or Mez?
Both.
Mez, go.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
I think you're good.
I hope. Okay, so let me go try to find that. What was I gonna look up? Oh, his supposedly where he was crying and stuff, right? Or they said he was sobbing or something. But some people in chat are saying that he was, and they're like, or I know at the beginning they were saying it was fake, but I feel like a couple people just said no, he didn't cry. Are you guys reading chat too?
Yeah, I just read something and now I'm not going to read it anymore.
Earlier I was, because I was like, do I need to drop out of here and go in? Because I'm like, I'm not used to being on your little pedestals up here.
You called it something last live. You guys, this is the second live we've done tonight. If you haven't, after we're done here, go check out the first live Zav did tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Ross County. I don't know where that's at, actually. I live in Stark County, but Ross County. I gotta look this Joker up. Pink to He's not my typical Adam Levine. He's not my typical type of guy because I don't know, but I don't know, something about him. And then when he's singing, what you gotta do is you gotta look up like concerts, like concerts of him. And it's usually towards the end of the night when he takes off his shirt and he sings like a slow song, and that's when he just he interacts with the audience, and I don't know, I can't describe it. Like if you maybe just seen a picture, you might be like but if you see him in action, it's like okay.
It's magic. It's magical. It's like
it's Adam Levine from Maroon 5.
From Blink 182.
No. Oh, you're making fun of me for my last thing?
You were making fun of my brain, your brain.
Oh, okay. Not my thing. Okay, Darcy. He's sexy, right? Yeah, it's like just the way he moves, because it's like you have to see him move because it's like the sex. Yes, exactly, and that's why you have to watch a live concert so you can see the way he's moving. It's just I don't know. I can't describe it. He moves and I don't know. Just go watch it. I should. No, I wouldn't be. Oh, I could probably play a video, but I would have to mute it. And then you have to hear it too. So just go look at yourself and let me know what you think. And we're going to look up Travis Scott real quick, crying, and see if he really is crying or sobbing, or if let's do our analysis on him. Is he lying? Is he faking?
Yeah, let's do our analysis before TBH does theirs. No, TBB. TBB.
Let's see. Yeah, Travis Scott was in tears. Yeah.
He was in tears. He poked himself in the eyes.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
You guys watch this. If his fingers come up to his eyes, he's poking himself in. Let's watch. Because that's like a good trick. Have you ever tried that? I want to try that. Well, no, I don't.
Wait, what? But do you think that
it's supposed to work? If God forbid, I get pulled over or something, maybe I'll do that. I'll just poke myself in the eyes, and then. But I don't know. It's really late, right? I'm getting goofy now because it's late, right?
Probably. Yeah. I am too, I feel like, though, so don't feel bad. I feel like people are looking at me.
In 10 minutes.
You haven't blinked?
Yeah.
You haven't blinked?
No.
Wait, why?
Ness.
I'm just staring at that Northern Lights, and I'm like,
oh, okay.
I haven't started drooling yet, so that's good.
Why can't I find a video of him? Is it on? It probably is on Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
Can you? Because you have it, right, Bella? Twitter. I don't know. I haven't been on it.
What do you want me to find it and then send it to you?
Or you could share your screen. I mean, I don't know. Or yeah, you could send it.
I can find it on here. Hold on. Well, can I do Twitter on here?
Wait, what?
Wait, I'm not going to be able to see you if I'm looking up Twitter.
Oh, I think I found a little clip. Yes, I found a little clip.
You did it?
I don't know if this is all of it, but I found a clip. So you still look.
I should still look?
Yeah,
Well, then I'm
because
going to mute myself. And...
all right, hold on, guys. I'm going to show you in 1 minute. Which one is it? Hold on. It's like a 15-second clip, but that's probably what you guys are talking about, I'm guessing. Okay, hold on. Let me get my screen ready and we'll watch it and see. Why do I have all these links down here? Stop. Okay, share. Okay, it's this one right here. Wow. So I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know what he says, but it's on Instagram. It says watch again on Instagram. Okay. All right. Bella, are you watching too now? And Mez, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll watch.
Oh, great. Oh, it took
He's
me to
poking
Instagram.
himself. Let's see.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. It took me to another page, so therefore I shared. I have to share just the window, so I have to do it again. Hold on.
Tell us when you're ready.
That's what the stupid thing is causing, because I can't figure out. I've been through all my settings too. You don't understand. It's just making me so mad that I have to do it like this. Okay, so it would be this Instagram, right? Yeah. No, that should work. All right. Yeah, this should work. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time.
So is there any more? That's it? Like, how does Instagram work? Is there?
No, you could do it for longer.
What do you mean?
You can go longer than that. He just didn't, I guess. I don't know. Or
that's what I mean. There's no more then, right?
Oh, here it is.
You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop.
Why do you do it like this?
Show and help them get the help they need. I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this.
He is rubbing his eyes.
HPD, fire department, everyone help us figure this out.
A lot of eye blocking too.
If you have any information, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers.
Keep your prayers.
I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated. And just keep.
The fact he says honestly, like, why did you have to add it honestly? Because that's a sign that he's not honestly he's not really devastated, in my opinion. Okay.
You guys informed on what's going on. Love you all.
So that's it, guys. But he wasn't really crying at all. I mean, he wasn't even pretending to be crying, but he was pretending to be upset, and I didn't feel that way. He was very uncomfortable. He's constantly rubbing his head. What did you make out? I don't know. Guys?
Yeah, he just kind of didn't want to even make eye contact with the camera. And I mean, I'm sure it's in his best interest to say something, but it definitely didn't seem like he was sincere. But
Dark sees like he sounds really devastated. Eye roll. Oh wow, that possibly, yeah.
Like a duper's delight. Interesting. I didn't see it, but I don't doubt it. He definitely did a couple of lip grooming, and I don't know if that's like after he said like we're working with authorities, like things that seemed like he was kind of in control, like giving out information. He did 3 lip grooming gestures. Interesting.
It's funny that you said watch to see if he's poking his eyes, and that's all he did was poke his eye, rub his eye. But the thing is, he wasn't trying to pretend like of crying, really. I mean, I don't think, but it's just funny. It's like I would not expect that. Like what?
I don't think that the tears came. I think like he was really trying to get him to come, and like.
Oh, you do think he was trying? I didn't even think he was trying. You do?
But
so you
like
think
they
he was
just wouldn't
trying to
come.
make? Oh, I just thought it's like no, he just wasn't crying. He was just talking. But I don't know.
Love my fans so much.
It kind of seemed like he was, you know how when like a little kid's in trouble,
yeah,
they're guilty, but they want you to think they're innocent. So they're like with their blankie rubbing their eye and telling you what you want to hear. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like the soothing, like he was doing like a lot of like soothing gestures, like at the end with his fist on his forehead, like the rubbing, trying to soothe himself.
Is his music okay? So have you guys heard his music? Like, is it any good at all, or like?
I'll
I'm
never
gonna have to
ever
listen
like.
just out of curiosity, because I have no idea like what it even sounds like. Does he
For real
sing?
didn't even know who he was until this live. So.
Same.
I wonder if he sings or like does he have any talent or
He has a talent for getting a Kardashian pregnant. Anyone who does that in my book, I get really like judgmental about it. But like I'm sorry. The way he acted, not like telling the crowd to make way for the ambulance. I don't know.
Well, that's a good observation. He also used a black and white filter to make it sadder. He like make it more like like
Tobias. That's nice. Good thinking.
Yeah. Not the best rapper, but he's a rapper. So it is rap. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Was it like singing kind of or okay?
King Kai.
I think he was trying to find English words we would understand. Oh my god. A burger made for him? Really? What do you mean?
Oh my god, I think you're right, Sulfur. I think
Where
you're
at?
Wasn't it McDonald's and everyone went crazy on the Travis? I thought it was a basketball player. I didn't know it was. Are you kidding?
I do remember that too.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
The Travis Scott burger and like everyone like was going crazy about it.
What was it? Wonder what it would taste like. What was in it? What was special about it? I wonder.
It had poo.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. Let me clear it up. I don't think he was trying to manipulate or anything. I think he was probably not necessarily feeling devastated for the families or anything. I don't feel like he was probably really feeling like a real sadness, but I don't think he was trying to like manipulate, because I don't think he like planned this or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that possibly that he wasn't really devastated about it is more what. So I just wanted to clear that up. Like, I don't think he was like lying as far as like, well, basically no, because that's what he was talking about, is how he feels so bad. I don't know.
I just feel like he was like a little deceitful in that. Like it's just not really like honest. Like not honest from his heart.
Yeah. Yep.
So I just emailed you something.
Thanks. Okay. Bibatina, the last one of friends with Lou Taylor, is known for putting people into. Wait, who's Lou Taylor? Oh, okay.
Who's Lou Taylor?
Well, read it.
Okay, hold on.
He must be the one. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, thank you, Be Botanical again. Wow, really?
Oh, what? Was this from today, you mean? Like are you
one I
talking about
just
this
sent
from
you?
the festival?
Yes, yes.
He jumps in. Wait, Travis Scott jumps. Are you sure though? This is
I
from
don't know.
this? Because
We
isn't that
need to
kind of what
look.
they were? Travis Scott jumps in mosh pit and orders his fans to attack a 10-year-old boy who later died due to be trampled by the mob.
We
I
need
feel
to
like that was
look at
from
it.
that other incident, but that's still interesting that I didn't say anything, but he died. But I don't know if that would you think that would be from that because we didn't hear anything about that situation. Let me see.
Right. Like we just need to look. I didn't watch it. We need to like look at it.
Oh,
Yes,
there's a
she
video.
does.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see real quick, guys. Let me play it. And
Yeah, play it for yourself. Make sure because there'll be music. So about the, I don't know what you'll have to do. Have it on mute or something. You watch. Mandy Hall is gonna go back to sleep. Even Jay Villa, yeah, he's in his own world. He's not a civilian like us. So true. Every time I see B Botanical's name, I want to. Were you saying stuff?
wonder if that was the 10-year-old boy. Oh, that just says the head injuries. But why am I? Okay, let me just. There's a picture of the 10-year-old boy that had head injuries on the floor of the Travis Scott concert, but I don't know if that's the same thing that they're talking about. No, this one is saying that a 10-year-old boy who later died, and then this one's saying bruised with head injuries. So I don't know if is it this. I'm so confused. Okay, hold on.
It's confusing. He's supposed to be in critical condition, the 10-year-old right now.
Oh, but then the first headline from the video says that somebody died, though. So is this two different incidents? Is what I'm trying to say.
It can't be because there can't be two 10-year-olds, can there? I don't know.
No, that's what's not making sense. Is that from today or not? I'll play it.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
It's from 14 hours ago. Let's see if people are calling it out and saying nobody's.
But that's when it was uploaded. That means, right? Does that mean that was from? So that would have been earlier before.
Yeah, and you saw that 20 hours ago they put the picture up and said prayers to the family.
But it says he ordered his fans to attack a 10-year-old. Was that when he was yelling? He just yelled it. He said, "Get him! He stole my shoe or something." Is that what they're talking about? The 10-year-old? I don't know. Like it's too vague, and it's just.
Yeah.
Hold on. I had to email me so I could play it. That's just.
I emailed it to you.
Oh, it was an email?
Yeah. How would you?
Well, how did I get it on my? I don't know. Oh, I did pull it up on my phone. You're right. Okay. Never mind. I don't need to email. Wow. It's getting late, guys. And this is our second live for those. Just bear with us.
You guys don't think we're laughing at victims. That's not what's happening here. This is delirium. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Thanks for making sure.
Because someone's going to say it, or they already have.
No, you're right. There's always one of them. All right. So which one? I'm trying to think if is this the same one? 127. I want to see if there's two. Yeah, it's the same video. Okay. So let's do this, guys. Let's play this. I'm going to have to mute it until wait, hold on. Until which I want to see. Hold on. I want to see what time. So at 25 seconds, I can unmute it. All right.
Okay, so
all right, this is very interesting. If this is from today, either way, this is good. Fine. Okay, hold on, guys. You're gonna want to see this. All right.
But people are saying it's not from today. Some people are saying this isn't from Houston.
Well, either or, if it's not, it's still him. No, it's still messed up.
It's still him. Yeah.
It's still messed up, and it's worth watching. Wow. All right. So I have to make sure it's muted at first. Hold on. All right, because it does start with a song. Okay, here you guys are ready. Let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna have to freaking share it a different way. I hate this. See how this causes issues because I have to redo every time. Urgh. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, share.
We need a protocol for this. Mez and I will talk to chat.
What?
For some reason, I click back over to look at chat every so often, and I forget that I'm not on StreamYard, and I'm like, there's lag on the other side.
You
So I'm
don't
like,
get to
oh, wait.
You're probably missing chat, I feel like. Huh. All right, so I'm going to unmute it in 25 seconds, but you'll see him jump into the crowd, so.
They used to hate on us punkers for doing this.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I've been to concert. I mean, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. But it's the fact that if that was a 10-year-old boy that he's yelling to get, then that's messed up.
So someone took his shoe because he jumped in. Handle it. Like that kind of stuff happens when you jump in. Too bad, so sad, bro. You thought you were so punk.
Get that motherfucker, get him!
You can't afford the.
You tried to take my shoe? You want to be a thief? Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
Oh my god.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
That's not.
He's a child.
Boo! Boo! Fuck his ass up!
Is standing on what people?
So does he? Because he was fine there. It looked like. Does he? Did they end up going after him again or something?
No, he's probably fine. And then someone just said that's the 10-year-old from today or something.
I don't know. Wait, well, who is it then?
I don't know. Someone's saying like it's old.
But either way, that's messed up. So he's
messed up.
I mean, we're not saying that it has to be from today. We're just saying this is Travis Scott, the guy from what happened last night, is saying, you know, he's encouraging people to get this kid for taking his shoe. But was it the kid that jumped over the fence, right? And they took him out?
That's what it seems like, yeah.
But that doesn't seem like if they took him out, how did? No, I know, but the title says that there was a guy that died. I mean, you're saying that that title was just totally wrong? I know it's not from yesterday, but it still could be from another day with that title.
No, but it's not even. He's saying the title says it's an Astrofest and Astroworld, like that's what he tagged.
But not the title that I read didn't say where. That's what I was asking.
Well, look at the tag. It says Travis Scott jumps in mosh pit and orders his fans to attack a 10-year-old boy who later died due to being trampled by mob. And then he tags Astrofest, Astroworld. So it's not necessarily saying, but it's implying. And then people are like, said the kid's name down there. Didn't say when he died. If he died. Should we look up the kid?
Yeah, well, there's a picture of this kid. Is this the kid? This is Astroworld Fest. Thomas Drought is the name of the 10-year-old who was found deeply bruised with head injuries on the floor of the Travis Scott concert.
Yeah, because he wasn't on the floor. Like this kid is walked out. So we could.
Well, that says dead, and this one says injured. You know, so that's two different. They're describing it two different ways too. That's what I was like. Was it two different incidents? One 10-year-old died, like maybe from a prior incident, and then this is from today. I don't know. It's just very misleading how they worded it.
Yeah, very misleading, and people are calling them out for that. like down further.
Who is that did that? Who said that? Just some random person? What the heck? But it's
Wild
still a good
Goose.
video. It's messed up. Not good, but it's good that they have it on record. So it's like proof
Yes.
that this guy does incite some crap. Like, I don't know. It's just messed up.
Yeah, like your brother-in-law or whatever his name is, Kanye, will give you some free shoes, bro. Chill out. We would wear Dr. Martens, and you couldn't get them off. Like when it wasn't a mosh pit. Like we didn't use that. We used Slam Pit. And you would crowd surf, and if someone groped you as a female, you either punched them or you had to take it. Like it was just kind of like if you're gonna do it, which sounds like it sucks, but you're not gonna cry over a shoe. That's just so like the whole premise of doing that is not crying when something happens.
I know, and he's got so much money. It's not like he can't afford it. Oh,
So
like a pair
weird.
of shoes. I'm sure he's got a bunch of backstage he could get.
God, he's like a little wilting flower up there, being a tough guy, and then he took my shoe. Everybody beat up on him. Everybody. What's wrong with you?
Stop.
This little kid like comes out. Everyone beat up on that little child. So weird. God, these people are just freaking crazy.
No, Libra, I can't. That's the one video I had to, because I can't play the singing. So I had to mute that part of when I was editing. I'm just nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because even though it does, like the singing in that part, it sounds like it's, it's live, and it sounds like it probably is not the way it sounds on his album, probably. But still, I'm just nervous it could pick it up and recognize it. You never know. Well, what'd you say? I feel like I interrupted you. Why am I getting this big headache right here? Huh. Anyway,
I don't know. I feel like I'm really like loopy already.
He was spitting. He did spit, didn't he? That's just, man, what a jerk. Well, what is the Kardashian? Well, who's married to him? Is she married to him? Why?
They have a baby. That one that looked like a troll and then got a bunch of work done, so she looks like kind of normal now.
What's her first name?
Kylie, I think. I get them all confused.
Yeah, I mean, I know she was I remember now hearing it, when she had a baby. Now she's pregnant again. But hopefully, I mean, he treats her good. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like if he's treating a fan like that, like wonder how I don't know if he treats her bad. Who knows?
Well, the Kardashians roll deep. Like you don't want to mess with that. That's messing with your money. Yeah. They got famous off the blood of Nicole Simpson, OJ Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you don't mess with someone that scandalous.
Yeah, she was at her concert with their kid, Stormy. They said, but they said what?
Stormy's like what, 2 maybe? I don't know. Like a child.
Why? Who said she was a baby?
No, she is and so she took her to the concert. Here's Daddy.
Oh. I thought never mind. I thought you were saying something else. But well, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't blame that. That's her family. But they said actually that it didn't look like she was like real close, right? Remember we were reading that article. It said that at the beginning of this, it said basically that she was posted a video that she got crap from posting because there was an ambulance in it, and then it didn't appear that she was actually real close or real. You guys don't remember? I'm just asking, do you remember? Never mind. Am I talking to myself here? Anyway.
No, I remember. Yeah. No, I don't know how close though. I don't know how close.
I don't either. I'm just saying what the article said, right? Didn't they say that it didn't appear that she was real close or whatever? She probably had did they have like a special VIP area or something where she was probably nice and safe? Thanks, Brandy Posa. New member in the house.
Welcome, Brandy Posa.
Welcome.
Yay. Messing.
So Unknown is saying he felt depressed in that video. He was not pretending. How do you know? I'm confused because you're saying it as a fact. Like we're not even saying ours as a fact. We're just saying it just doesn't seem like you. But do you know? Maybe, huh? That's interesting. I you know how they say you should be able to feel, like, I just didn't feel anything, like, at all, like, I mean, I know it's not always the case, but it just seemed like this was what he was supposed to do. It was the right thing to do, to go out and say it, regardless how sad he felt. So he went out and he made a statement, because that's what you would do. But I don't know, I didn't feel no sincerity, but who knows? Everybody's different, I guess, but I don't understand
It
how
touched
that's worded.
It touched the unknown's mirror
Wow,
neurons.
okay, they're just copying and pasting. Okay, well,
Uh-oh.
okay, yeah, we don't we heard you. You don't have to keep saying it. Maybe somebody, a huge fan, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I don't know. I mean, we're all saying we don't know anything about him, but we're just learning. Like, I didn't even know all these instances. I just was saying this one, and I was almost sticking up for him at the beginning. Not sticking up, but like, oh, maybe he didn't. And then we're seeing all this stuff as we're going. People are like, Google this, Google that. I'm like, wow, I didn't know anything about anything. What I was wanting to talk about is not necessarily him, but about what happened. I just thought was crazy, like the crowd. And then it's turning into like learning more about him. And then this isn't the first time that this happened at a concert, and that he's actually almost glorifies that action, so it's kind of turning into analyzing him. But no, that wasn't my intention going into it at all. But
sometimes we just end up there.
Yeah.
He didn't touch our mirror neurons, but he might have touched some of yours.
Yeah, probably people that really like I mean, you know what I'm saying, that are fans, like, when you favor somebody, you would stick up for him. But like I said, we didn't even know who he was, so we're very unbiased and coming at it like not knowing anything about him.
Well, except I do have a bias, because I think if you're gonna date a Kardashian / a Jenner, like, you must be a weirdo. So I have that bias for sure.
But wait, I'm confused. Just because, say that again. Just because he's dating a certain person?
Yeah, I feel like I'm really judgmental about it.
Really?
I mean, I don't think it affected. I don't think that
just because of her name and who she is. Explain that a little bit. I'm confused.
Because I just think like it's kind of like somebody is clout chasing to do that. Like, you have to really, because there's money in it. I just don't think.
Yeah, but he's famous too. He's probably got a lot of money too. He's like a big rap. Somebody said he was one of the biggest rap artists, or somebody. Was that Duality? Somebody.
It might be.
So no, I could see if it was somebody that like not on that same level, but I feel like from what we're seeing, I feel like he's probably got a lot of money. So what would he need?
I just feel like it's like they always are like with people like to better, like it's a contract, like this will better.
But
both of us.
2 kids though, you think he would have stayed with her? He would have gone after the first. He already, you know what I'm saying? Why would he just keep staying if he didn't really? I don't know. I'm not seeing.
I don't know. But I mean, it didn't affect how I view. Like, I still think I probably still would have thought he's a jerk for what he did in the concert venue. And
so anybody that's with somebody that's really famous,
no,
judge them,
no, not true. Only them.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that makes it worse. Maybe
I don't know.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So all the guys that date all of them, you feel that way about. So who else is dating them? Really? But I feel like they're all already have a lot of money to begin with, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that, maybe because I just feel like they're not really capable of love. And so like
But what? Wait, the Kardashians are?
Like, I feel like they're just not, it's all just contracts, and they're ruining love for me.
But they're human too, so I feel like they really.
You're so fair and nice.
No, but I'm saying just because like whatever, but they are humans. So I feel like
I don't know.
Unless if you think they're like, have some kind of narcissist, psychopath or something like that. But if not, then why wouldn't they be capable of it?
I just don't think they are at all. I think I just don't really think that they are. I think it's weird. I think they're really bizarre people, the kids. Like anything that Chris created. Like, I think she's really bizarre. Just my opinion, though. But like, I'm not really. I know I did judge him for that. Yeah, I did. But whatever. I'm loopy.
So do you feel that way about Kanye?
Oh yes. I don't like Kanye at all. I
No,
think his
but
shoes are
but you
ugly.
feel like he's clout chasing because he was he's a pretty big
I think it
famous.
was a good contract for him because I think like Kris Jenner's really like an amazing PR and marketer. I think she's like phenomenal at it. And she knows like how to get into levels. Like if people think like in crime, when people think like let's say with Brian Laundrie when that happened and people are like, and we all thought this, right? Like in the beginning, are his parents connected but like to the cops? Do they have any association with police? It's not like because I live in LA, it's not even if you're connected with the cops, it's if you have connection to celebrity. That's what matters in LA. You can get away with anything if you have the right connections with celebrity. And I mean anything. And it's so I guess that's why I look at it that way, I guess. Like it's you could be a really big celebrity, but if you have these certain connections, nothing will ever touch you.
Okay. But I'm stuck on a thing we said they're not capable of love. You think every single one of them are like psychopaths or something that they can't love, that they actually have something wrong with their brain, like that there's some kind of thing that they can't.
I think if they're trained by their mom, like I just feel like Chris is she's very good at grooming her children to this is just my opinion, don't come after me. That I just feel she's really good at controlling them in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying like maybe the way they love is going to be way different than the way they do, but I'm sure they have a way that they do it that maybe you don't agree with, but I wouldn't say it's no love. I don't know. It's all right. Okay. So let's,
It's been a long night.
Yeah, it has. No, you're right. Kanye was hurt by the Kardashians. They put him on medication. Let's see. Trust guy ability to see again. Yeah, that's a good point, Be Botanical. Like, yeah, like Bella is saying, how did he get insured again? Because if he's had like three actually, there was 3 different incidents. There's 1 in 2015 and 2 in 2017. So how did he? I mean, that is a good point. I don't know. Oh, are you saying because of the whole Kardashian connection? Is that what you were? I don't, maybe. Who freaking knows? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, is knee deep in top celebrity. If there's a purpose for them to be around, they don't get touched. Just yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I agree with the celebrity and like where you have the certain kind of power. You're invincible. Yeah, I believe that. I'm not disagreeing with that part. I'm not sure I disagree with it. They don't have some sort of way that they feel love. So.
They love. No, I don't. I mean, look, Chris released Kim's first, that video with JJ. What was his name? JJ? Ray J.
Yeah.
And that garnered her a lot of publicity and got her basically to the top. Like at that moment, Paris Hilton was really big, right? So then it became all about Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians. So,
but I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's not that I'm saying or thinking that they're not probably selfish and maybe they're jerks. I don't know. Maybe they're not good people, but that still doesn't mean that they don't feel love. You know what I'm saying? But maybe not like it's probably a selfish love, but they have some kind of I don't know. I can't explain what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say, because I'm not necessarily saying that I feel like they're good people, because I don't know. They could be horrible people and they could be very selfish and very stuck up, but that still doesn't mean that they don't know how to love somebody. You know, they could, I don't know, not that they would love like a bunch of people, but they couldn't be in a relationship and feel that, if that makes sense, and still be a jerk. Like, yeah, I feel like you could still be a jerk and still fall in love. If you know, like, and you can still be a selfish jerk and in a horrible at relationships, but still have like at least what their love is, I guess. Anyway, no, lizards don't have. Well, that's a whole different thing if you think that they're. And I've been down that rabbit hole. Trust me, I've been like you guys. I have been down the conspiracy with the whole Satanists and celebrities and Hollywood and all of that. I know all of that, but I still think like if you're a human, possibly, and I know people sell their souls. I do believe that they do. Like I've been, yeah, I do, but I still, I don't know. I wouldn't just say that they all don't know anything about love, unless if they are like half lizard people. Wait, lizard? What's the other term? Have you went down the rabbit hole where you watch like the videos where they like a part of their mask slips, as they say, like a part of the lizard, like a part of it, like where it's like all weird and like, or you'll see like they look like a lizard or like an alien. Have you seen some of those?
Yeah.
They will get you freaking out. It's very interesting. I've
You
spent
said
like
you were
so
gonna
many
send-
times.
You were gonna send them to me.
Okay, it's been so long since I've looked. I mean, this was when I was in Colorado. I'll have to go try to find it.
Mez, you've seen them?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Mez, have you blinked?
That's when you said my name. I think it's legit.
So you've seen some of those videos. I do too. So like, don't get me wrong, I do too. But I don't know if I haven't seen any videos of them being lizards, but I sound like an idiot. Oh my god!
No,
can you
you
imagine
don't.
people just? But can you imagine people just coming in, or people that have no awareness of this, and they're like, "What are you talking about, lizards?" I just like nobody's gonna take me like I'm not credible anymore. Probably nobody's gonna take me serious. Talking about people being lizards.
You need to rewind a little.
Oh my gosh. Kim moved a fork on camera without touching it. Really? Oh my god.
With her tongue. With her lizard tongue.
Oh really? Oh. I don't know. Okay, see, I didn't my research, it never took me to them. And but remember, this was like probably at least 7 or 8 years ago when I was really deep into this conspiracy stuff. And it's not like that I just don't believe it anymore. I do. It's just it's such a long time ago that I'm not thinking about it. But no, it convinced me there's some crazy dark stuff. And yes, in Hollywood, oh my god, so much going on. I totally get that. But
like just
yes, Nicki Minaj, that's one of them. You could find videos of her. Yes, thank you. Who else? President Obama. You can find ones of him.
Wait, on YouTube, you guys?
Yeah, that's where I was looking. I was just always on YouTube.
What do you put in, lizard people?
We'll talk about it after. Yeah, I'll be able to. Let me remind myself as I'm looking at YouTube. Nicki Minaj is one. Who else? There's other ones. Britney Spears. But there's some. Okay, there's some that aren't necessarily lizard, but there's some where they're being like controlled under like the monarch. What is it called? Now I forget what they call it. Where they
the Manchurian candidate.
Where they like they have handlers and whatever, and they're controlling them. Where basically they break. How do they describe it? I don't know how. I don't want to sound like an idiot on how to
Like
describe it. Where they traumatize them, where it basically like splits their what's the word? Where then they're able to control them. So Brittany has a lot of her videos where she'll like snap in and out of things, where you could see where they're people that are into this conspiracy are like, look, this is where she
splits.
basically like snaps into like hold on, I can't think of the right words to explain this right now because it's late and I'm tired and it's been forever since I've looked at this stuff. But people, you know what I'm talking about, I'm sure, in chat. MK Ultra, but the newer thing, MK Ultra is a little bit of an older program, but the newer one is like the Monarch. It's called Monarch. Hold on, I talked about it in one of my videos. Actually, my first year on my channel, I kind of went into a little bit of the Monarch thing one time. Hold on, when I was with Randy. I forget what they call it, Monarch something. You never heard it, Bella? Being in.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I heard.
Monarch Mind Control.
I know, like Jim Morrison.
And then, but that originated from the MK Ultra, and then the Monarch is like, kind of like almost a sub because it's the same thing, but it's more of the current that they're using. Monarch Mind Control. Just look it up. It's really crazy. Okay. So they think a lot of the celebrities are controlled because they basically sell their soul for like a record deal or whatever, and they're controlled. And Britney is huge for that they think. I mean, there's a lot of examples with Britney. You got Nicki Minaj. Gosh, remind me who else, guys. I know you guys are into it. I know once they say it, I'll be like, yes, that's another one. Yeah, they make him have like a psychotic break to break him down, and the way that it like splits their they explain how they do it, and then it makes them I don't know. Let's do a live. Let me refresh all the terms and all the everything, and we could do a live on it once. It's very interesting. It's so interesting, and I believe it. I really do. Lizard King. I never seen the Drake one. Okay, so there's one of Drake. See, remember, I was doing about 8 years ago, so Drake, I don't know if they would have had a lot about him. Beyonce's one, yes. Beyonce, I've seen Beyonce's turn into a lizard, and it's the pupils. Remember the pupil thing? One of the signs is the pupils are so creepy when they think that it's like lizard. Oh my God, like they're half like, not fully human. Oh my God, Beyonce has this video. There's a couple videos of her where the pupils are so scary, and it's so weird because some of them you think it could be. Like the pixelated, it could be something to do with like distortion of the video, but when you get into the pupils and certain things, it's like that wouldn't happen from a video like messing up. That is something like weird. And like with Britney, it's her actions that you see. So like, no, that can't be a video because that's her acting like, cool, huh? Like there's this one video that's really famous for the Britney conspiracy thing where she's sitting, who she interviewed, where she like snaps in and out of it and you see it so clear. It's so weird. Checkered floor. Yes. I learned about the checkered floor, all the signs and numbers and checkered floors. There's so much. And then you get into like the,
isn't checkered floors Freemasons?
Yes. Though? Freemason. That's what I was trying to think of. The Freemason. Yeah, Freemason. It is, and that's how it all goes back. Because I think there's a lot of Freemasons. Because like beyond, what's Beyonce's husband? He's a Freemason. Bush is a Freemason. What?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, because they believe Jay-Z and Beyonce are very into this crap. The occult. Yes. So Diane Sawyer. Yeah, I think it is the Diane Sawyer interview with Britney. You're right. Taylor Swift, yes, I've seen a Taylor Swift one. What? Lady Gaga, yes, Lady Gaga. See, they've seen all these videos because these are the exact ones that I've seen. Yes.
What about? Well, is Justin Bieber too then?
I feel like I have seen a little bit about him where he was in when he was in jail. There was a video when he gets arrested, and that video you could see a little bit of a lizard thing going on with him and. And you guys know what I'm talking about? The one where he's in court or whatever. That I've seen one of Justin.
Well, he's married to a Baldwin, so are there Baldwins like that too? And then Alec Baldwin.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen any of the Baldwins yet, but that doesn't mean that they're not. Like it's been years since I've looked into it. So
Tom Cruise has got to be.
I don't know if I've seen a Tom Cruise yet.
I mean, he's like, there's nothing. Well, I worked in PR for like one of the biggest firms in the personalities department. So with like really big celebrities, I didn't represent Tom Cruise at all, but Tom Cruise never has like any bad publicity out there about him. Like, have you noticed that? Like, you cannot find because people have said that he is not a straight man, and he like,
Oh, really?
yeah, that like he like there's like a rumor, like you'll go to like get your hair done, someone will be like, my husband's his manager or whatever, and she'll be like blabbing about it. But yeah, they say like he pays women, like all of his wives, to be with him, like as a beard, you know.
No, I guess I could see that. Yeah. And yes, there is two. There is another one of Justin Bieber. You talk about when he's out at the park or he's outside. Yes, there is one. Oh my God, you're right. I've seen that one.
Wait a
I swear to
minute. What do
God.
you got? So these people not only get to do that, but they get to have superpowers and shapeshift too?
Yeah, but this is evil. I mean, they're controlled by evil. Like, yeah,
That's
I mean,
crazy. They're all in my town.
you're gonna sell your soul, Bella. That's what people do. Like, oh, record deal. Okay, I get all this money, and then it's not though. They're controlled. It's like don't be jealous of that. No,
I'm only jealous of the shapeshifting.
But it's evilness, though.
I know. So horrible. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think I have seen something about Rihanna too, but I that one's not like real fresh in my mind. I think.
Gosh. Who isn't then? It's like everybody is. Like, gosh.
No, it's just like a lot of these, famous people that are, it's just run by evil. I mean, it's just evilness, I feel like there. And you live right out there.
Yeah. And I worked with I bet it's nobody I ever. Okay. The only person I worked for that I could see too, because he was really, really bad, like really naughty, is Sylvester Stallone. Is he one?
No, I haven't seen anything about him. It doesn't mean he's not, but I haven't seen anything about him. Does you guys, anybody?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but it's definitely satanic. Doogie Howser, really? Oh, okay. What's his name? His real name, but I didn't see anything about him. Let's see if there's anybody that I'm going up if I. So we got a lot of people that are that's watch the same thing. Let's see. What about you, Mez? Have you seen any of this stuff? You said you have, but like as we're bringing up specific things, do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Who else?
I just haven't blinked again.
You're crazy.
No, actually, when I was blinking, though, all dry-eyed and such, I kind of felt like my eyes were like blinking like a reptile does, like the the double layer of skin or whatever.
Yes, yes, yeah. God, that's probably because they're dry. Have you ever had them like where they're really dry and then you could feel it and you kind of? It probably is like you're feeling like the insides like stick.
Yeah, because I'm sitting right by the vent and my eye sockets are all dry.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I just can't believe though that you don't even aren't aware of anything like that. Not that I'm like making fun of you, but it's just like, because believe me, I didn't even know what a Karen was, so like I'm out of it. But I'm just saying, just you live right there, you know like a lot of different stuff about random stuff. So
they don't.
John
talk about
Travolta,
that.
yeah, I haven't seen any like lizard or shapeshift from him, but I heard he's a big jerk. I've heard a lot of like things. Oh, he's a jerk. What? He's what?
He's not at all a jerk.
I don't know.
No, he's not. Like Sylvester Stallone is, but John Travolta isn't. He's actually really the
just
nicest.
Maybe because your experience, but really?
Yeah, no, he's not. Sylvester Stallone is. So we also did the Oscars every year, and everybody. So we had to like figure out. So what happens is designers will send over. We want Sylvester at the time. Sylvester Stallone, like John Travolta, whoever, Billy Bob Thornton. We want them to wear certain like this, like Tommy Hilfiger will be like, well, I want him to wear this, and Sylvester Stallone, oh my gosh, the guy, know if I should say all this stuff, but he's just not a nice guy. Like everyone would get us presents for Christmas. The guy, wait, I gotta tell this story. So, so California Adventure opened, okay, and him and his wife were going to be like going to California Adventure to like do the opening, which is like part of Disneyland. It's like a little thing at Disneyland, or like a big thing at Disneyland. And so we're all working in the office, and like this one of the PR people go with him in the limousine and do the whole thing, and he's complaining the whole time. And we get a call from her. She's coming back. Sylvester Stallone's giving you guys presents. He's sending you guys all these presents. And we're like, oh, cool. Like, we're going to get presents. We always love presents, you know? And she walks in. You guys, I kid you freaking not. I should say this is for entertainment purposes only, so I don't get sued, I guess. God. She walks in, and what she has is those chocolate coins. You know, like the chocolate, they're like this big. The chocolate coins, like the chocolate gold coins. He like a bag of those, and we all got one apiece from Sylvester Stallone, and he got it for free from Disney. That was our present.
Wow. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Somebody else said, see, look, my uncle worked with Stallone. Yeah. So,
Oh my God. Yeah. I know.
Now Layla's saying though he's so nice. He's a family man. I've spoken to people who knows. It probably just depends on who, you know. But no, but actually though, I'm trying to think. Just because sometimes somebody's nice to somebody, if they're like not nice to everybody, you know what I'm saying? If they're just jerk to,
we took
so
care
maybe
of
as a jerk,
everything.
as a, you know, I don't know how to explain.
Yeah,
what I'm talking about,
we
yeah.
took care of his fan mail. We took care of everything. So like, if you're not going to be nice to people that are your promotional department and your PR team, and it's like the biggest team in LA, I don't know. Like there was nobody who was a celebrity who wasn't nice to us, and he wasn't. So that's just weird. Sorry. Like he was the only one that wasn't nice.
Wow. Huh. Kevin Spacey, yeah, he's a freaking jerk.
He's a lizard person.
No, I don't know if as far as a lizard, but he has a lot, like there's a lot of shady, really dark stuff that he does. I'm sure you know, right?
Oh yeah.
I never seen like a shape shifting with him or anything, but I've heard like a lot of like he's evil. He's evil, yeah.
Yeah, like that thing about, yeah, that's true. He did get into trouble.
She builder, thanks. Well, I know what rabbit hole I'm jumping down after this. Live lizard peeps, I'm coming for you. This is very eye-opening. Yeah, you're not going to sleep tonight, she builder. You're going to be up because it's so fascinating. You're not going to be able to stop. You're going to want to find more videos of the shape shifting, and yeah, it's crazy.
What? Is it going to be scary too? Like really scary?
It's creepy because it's just scary. Like it's real people. Like and it's real life. It's not like a movie. So yeah, but it's not gonna like. I don't know if it'll make you like not be able to sleep. Well, maybe. I don't know. It just depends.
It's
I guess.
like scary and like bad. Like I don't even feel comfortable talking about like how deep it goes because
what?
Yeah.
Is it produced by aliens?
Just I can't let you know what. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end this soon anyway because it's getting late. But you go research it, Bella, and then Mez, you know all about it. Let's plan a live where we could really, because we could see there's a lot of people interested. A lot of people already know they would love to probably discuss it here. We're all talk about it, I'm sure, and we could probably find some new stuff. Current stuff that's that just came out, and we'll do a live about it. I think it'd be interesting, right?
Yeah,
I love it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will be people that don't know about it. There's going to be some people that are like, you guys are crazy, like what are you talking about? But like it will open people's eyes. I think some people that aren't even aware of it, right? Spirit cooking. No, wait. Explain that. I have one thing in my head, but I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing on spirit cooking.
I've never heard of it.
I'm really getting scared.
Gilly Gale. Wait, why didn't I realize that was you, Gilly Gale?
Oh my God.
Did you stitch Stitcherson.
Stitcherson. How long have you been? I feel like I have seen that, but I haven't said hi because it seems so overwhelming. Because I didn't, you see this long word, and it's actually fun to say once I like focus on it. But and it's just like you kind of avoid it because you're like, oh, that's long. Like that's wow. I don't even want to try to focus. But have you been in here all night? Because I didn't realize that was you.
Stitcherson.
That is fun to say.
She always stumps us. She's the best.
Exactly. So, well, you'll look it up, but this is how the when you get into it, how they view it is that it's totally right. It's more like it's they're demons, they're evil people, so aliens, it's all like the same thing in a way. I just read into it, Bella. It'll make sense to you. It does. I mean, to me, I feel like I believe it. Like it just all. But I mean, like the research I did took like I probably was doing it for like a year, like just like because it always leads you to a different route. So like to connect it all is so deep, like Mez is saying, and it takes you down different routes where like it all like is one thing, but it's like you have to go and it's just so deep and so much. And I mean, you could research it for a year and still not get through everything, like of all the different things to learn. It's really crazy and very interesting. Yeah. All right. So let's David. Yes. So yeah, man, it's so weird because I'm imagining exactly where I was when I was reading about him. I know, and it's just such a wow. Like
I don't even know who that is.
I could picture like my whole thing when I was just first learned about him. Well, look him up. We're not going to get into all of it right now, but let's do it one live series. Okay, I'm getting tired right now. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks, Miss. Thanks, Bella. It was fun.
For having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Come back.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Zav. Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you guys. Mods are awesome. Pizzagate, yeah, that's another. Pizzagate is a big thing that that was one. You go down to the Pizzagate, then the whole 9/11. I mean, there's all these different routes for like the whole bigger picture because it's like it's to understand like everything because it's all related. It really is. In a weird way, at least that's how I see it. It's just everything is all connected in that way.
So scary.
It's just like the evilness of the world is basically what you're studying. And then, so it's, you get to all the areas and it's just, it's crazy. All right.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, thank you. I'm like still reading. I'm like, wow, like now I want to go look into all. That's the thing, you guys. If I start getting into this again, there goes my true crime. I'll be freaking down the rabbit hole of conspiracy. But I'll just try to limit it. Bella, you can just pull me out of it if I can't get back out of it.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
remind
guys,
you of your RV trip.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Yes,
thank
Pizza
you.
Lila, we will. Yeah, good night. Yes, we will do it. Well, maybe we'll do a couple videos because it's a lot to cover. Like, I will still won't have covered all, but we'll just like, do a little bit of it and All right, Gigi, G-Dubs, Linda, Pink, Wildcat, Nuckenfoots, Rose. Okay, I can't say hi to everyone. I'm so tired right now to go. Sometimes I go down the whole list, but I am starting to get tired. And these lights, I think, are giving me a headache because before I only had one light facing me, but my new light system now, because I did set it up where I think I'm using my new lights now. There's 4. So I think it's giving me a headache. All right, good night, everybody. Bye.